What's up, guys? What's going on? And I have a special guest of the evening, a longtime fan of the channel. We met through Dear Pets Nation, right? Correct?
Yes, we did. Again, I'm just a nerd. I have no sources. I'm not.
We have no sources. We have no connections. We have nothing. But once again, guys, welcome in for the Red Sox, or to the Red Sox and the Miami Marlins. Me and Ross are going to be hanging out with y'all and calling some play-by-play and just talking some overall Red Sox. So, Sox up 2-1. They jumped out. Seems like the Marlins jumped on top of Pivetta early, but he's settling. Seems to have settled in a little bit.
Yeah, Pavetta's not having a bad night. It's just some chip shots that have made it through. Nothing too crazy. Maybe an error or two. Nothing too crazy.
What's up, Carson? So we're looking at a 2-0 count here. Who is pitching for the Marlins? Did they switch pitchers? I believe they had a pitcher.
They did. They pulled the rookie. The rookie was just in. Pitcher right now is Z-Pop.
Right? Yeah.
Z-Pop.
This one hit hard to first, and it will go off the glove and into right. And the Sox will starting off the bottom of the fourth with a single.
Nice. Yeah, one of the biggest concerns with the Red Sox.
I believe that's Kevin Lewicki. Slider there.
Lewicki, yeah.
Slider with no movement whatsoever. Nice piece of hitting there from Lewicki.
Yep.
I tell you one thing, right? The biggest part of why the Red Sox beat up the Yankees the way they did, the Sox aren't afraid to play small ball. They're not. They'll hit singles and doubles and just clip you to death the whole game and win that way. Or they can hit for power. When they're on, they're on. I got a feeling this season though, Russ, is going to be very roller coasterish with the team, because when you don't have when you don't put the team they clearly focused on the hitting this offseason. Yep. They wanted to go all offense. They went offense heavy. They signed a lot, they made sure that they were going to be able to score a lot of runs if they needed to.
Exactly. And again, a death of 1,000 cuts is almost what the Yankees did to us last night.
Well, you just don't see it now. Guys swing for the fences every time, and it's like, it's nice when you actually that's baseball. That's situational baseball. How to hit the opposite field when the shift is on. All that stuff is that's real baseball. Forget about the analytics. That's real strategic baseball. That's if the shift is on, hit it into left, pull it into left field, and and if you can stretch it into a triple, go for it.
Put your guys in a position to win. That's the main thing. That's all out for.
Absolutely. What's up, Goose? What's up, Slay? What's up, Tiger Raven? What's up, Jared?
Oh. Now, I've just been impressed with the batting and just the coaching. The only concerns I generally have right now is the bullpen, as per usual.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So Bobby
Dahlbeck
again in an 0-2 hole. It seems like every time I call pitches for him, and it always seems like he gets himself into trouble early all the time, and he's got to dig himself out of a hole. Like here's the 0-2 pitch, and that's a wild pitch that'll push the runners along. Ooh. So now both runners in scoring positions. That pitch looks like slider that just got away from him.
Yep.
So what do you think about the umpires now checking these pitchers? Like they're required to check them, I think, 10 times a game.
Well, it's been going on for decades. Let's be honest. Like, I'm old. You can see the gray in my beard. Like, guys used to put Vaseline in their shirt. Barbasol on their
big
hair.
One. Pine tar on the inside of their hat.
Yeah, pine tar. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
They used to
things for old.
scuff the baseballs up. They would doctor them up. Absolutely.
Well, it's like the old guys. It's how they extended their career so long, so they can get a bit more curve out of their fastball. They'll get a little bit more cut out of their slider.
More bite out of it. Yeah.
Again, baseball's riddled with cheating. We saw the Astros.
The off-speed stuff's all about that spin rate. The faster you can get that thing to rotate, the bigger the bite on it. The more the bite. And how do you, if it's a smooth ball, and Bobby Dalbach just struck out two-seam fastball down low at the knees that Dalbach wasn't even close to.
Oh, come on. But that's youth right there. Dalbach is still young. He's still got a lot of experience to gain. But he's showing promise.
He can seriously hit for power. I just think he chases way too much stuff. I think he chases.
That's going to come with experience. Yeah.
Hopefully you give him a season end and just let him get the experience under his belt and see how he does. Because, dude, he can hit for power when he wants to. Absolutely.
Oh, he gets right under it too.
And then so speaking of here's Arroyo's been a nice surprise this year. Christian Arroyo steps in for the Sox. He's been a nice surprise this year. I didn't have very high expectations for him. So Arroyo going to stand in with 2 outs and runners on second and third here in the bottom of the fourth. And he is going to take ball one. That one not even close to the strike zone. But yeah, man, he's surprised me this year. He's given them a lot more than I expected him to so far.
I think potential is there, and especially with great coaching. I think the sky is the limit for a lot of these guys that might have not have had the opportunity to show their talents.
Yeah, no, he's one of the ones that has definitely surprised me. And I don't know, we haven't really seen a lot of them, but that Danny Santana, I like that kid a lot. I think if he gets the experience at the plate, because he's obviously really good defensively. I just think he just needs the plate experience to be really good.
It's just time on field, really.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was a nice. So 2-2 now to Arroyo. Hey, calm it down there, little chicken wing. Dude,
Arroyo got a big hit earlier. He got a double in the field double.
Hey, calm it down. You're like an Italian sub with legs.
And sorry, chat, you got to look at me. I'm kind of disheveled today. That's just where I'm at.
All right, so Pop with a 2-2 count here on Arroyo. 2 outs, big hit, hit into the outfield here, scores at least one. All right, Pop, we're going to lean in, and here we go. Here is the 2-2 pitch to Arroyo. Catcher sets up outside. Breaking ball. Arroyo drives it into right. There we go. That's one coming in for the Sox. And are they going to send the second one? Yes, they are. That's a 2-run. That is a 2-run single, and that's a bad throw to first. And Arroyo takes off, and he's in there standing up to second. Let's go.
Let's go. He got double earlier.
What a crappy throw to first, too.
Yeah. Defense.
That was awful.
I was not impressed.
Again, slider. Try to that's the same pitch that who the hell hit that? They hit it into right too. That was that same slider that he tried to throw down and away to him, and it just had no bite.
It had no bite to it. It had a pretty good spin, but no bite to it.
I'm telling you,
it was almost on a curve too.
Sometimes you watch those sliders and they just spin on that 3-9 axis and go nowhere. There's the spin is there, but there's just nothing. There's no bite. There's no drop. Those are the ones that get hit over them. Those are the ones that get hit to the Mass Pike because they just go. They're just meatballs because they're being thrown in there at 82 miles an hour, 84 miles an hour.
Well, it almost looks like a softball pitch if you don't do it right. It's a meatball at that point.
So now 4 to let's correct this score, guys. 4-1. Arroyo brings in 2.
Jeez, so Arroyo just surprising you today.
Ross, this is a free. Hey, I don't give 2 flying fucks what you do on this stream.
Again, I don't want to prevent you from getting any kind of pay here. I'm just
Dude,
pro bono.
0 fucks. None. All
Zero
gone.
fucks given.
All gone. Like, I don't give
Right.
not one. Not one.
Whiskey
dude.
on screen, then. Whiskey on screen.
What do you got, Jameson?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what is that I had that Jameson signature, right?
Yep.
That's really good, dude. That is it's I don't what's it called? It's like I forget the name of it, but it's like their
bourbon barrel mix.
Yeah. That's
aged 30 years. Yeah, that sort of thing. It's really good, but it's the type you drink by itself. You don't put anything in it.
Nope.
Well, if you're spending that kind of money.
Dude, two ice cubes and just had a little over the rocks. It was good.
Yeah, but cheap Jameson, I add a little ginger ale because again, I'm a sugar lover and hot.
What's up, Luke? What's up, Asia? What's up, guys? What's up, Gio? What's up, Kerm?
There we go.
So 1 and 2. Once again, Pop still pitching, and I tell you that I'm actually surprised. I'm actually surprised they yanked the rookie so quick. I mean, I know
maybe they just wanted to give him an inning or two and just give him some on-field experience. You know what I'm saying?
Because I mean, I was listening to the broadcast when they were when he was pitching, and it didn't seem like he was stressed, or it didn't seem like he like I don't know. It was weird.
I mean, again, most of these kids are ready to come up. They've been dreaming about it every day. So, again, I'm pretty sure, but he might have been a rack of nerves. But, again, this is his opportunity. Take it good.
Yeah. Maybe just to get him the experience.
Absolutely.
Kerm said he rolled his ankle. The rookie rolled his ankle. The rookie rolled
Did
his.
Was it getting into the dugout? I'll have to look that up. Hold on.
I'm just reading the chat. It says he rolls his ankle. And here we go. Here's the Red Sox are going to bring another one in. That's another hit for the Sox. And who's that? Arroyo comes across from second and make it 5. So let's change this banner up, guys.
Update. All right, let's take a look. What was the kid's name again? Kern? What was his name?
So is that Verdugo? That is Verdugo. Verdugo. There we go. We'll take it.
Take it and go. Take it and go. Yeah.
We will take it.
So what was the kid who rolled his ankle?
Make
You know,
it 5-1. But see, this is what the Sox management, this is what they built it for. You know what I mean? They absolutely went offense heavy and so they're pitching. They're hoping that it's going to be just good enough to beat teams like 5-3, 5-3, 6-4, like games like.
Well, they were hoping on Sale for big games. They were hoping on Sale, and then he got the injury, and we're just praying and hoping when he comes back.
Like let's Sale and Evaldi won't be too bad, but after that, after those two, it drops off a cliff. It's like it's a 50-50 shot. You know what I mean? It's a 50-50 shot of a win after that.
It's a problem of consistency because our pitching staff is not very consistent. Either they're awesome or they're downright dreadful.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
5-1, guys. The Red Sox with an explosion of offense in the 4th. Yes. And we still got 2 outs, and Bogart steps to the plate, and he's got a runner in scoring position. In Verdugo, I believe, who is on second. So a chance at even more runs. A chance with even more runs.
I'll send my wife a link to the show.
There you go.
Not this link. But you might get another subscriber.
Hey, perfect. Speaking of that, I got to tweet. I got to put this stream out on the Twitter sphere.
Do I do that for you? You keep doing playcasts. I'll do this for you.
Let's just put this out into the Twitterverse.
Don't miss me and Bobby arguing about the Red Sox.
All right, here's the 1-1 to Bogarts. That pitch way outside and high, not even close to the strike zone. And that'll be ball 2. So Bogey up in the count. Yeah, that ball way outside. Bogey up in the count, 2-1.
I just retweeted it out too.
Come on, Bogey, let's go. All right, Pop leans in. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Bogarts gets a nice pitch to hit it, and he drops it into center field for a hit. And that'll push Verdugo to third and Zet the X-Man in there with a single to center.
Yep.
Two-seam fastball down low at the knees. Bogarts goes down, puts the meat of the bat on it, and sends it line drive into center. Textbook hitting right there. Go down after it, put the meat of the bat on it, and swing through it.
Death of 1,000 cuts right here, my friend. We don't need home runs all the time. Death of 1,000 cuts.
This is the difference between the Yankees and the Red Sox.
Mm-hmm.
The Sox will hit doubles and singles, all if they need to, they'll hit doubles and singles all day long, and they don't care. They don't care.
Nope.
Everybody on the Yankees is built to hit a home run, a strikeout, and if they're not hitting, they're screwed.
Well, and they were desperate. All they could do was chip shots the other day because I know they didn't have the power to hit home runs. So you see that difference of they took our game plan. Not a shock, but
it is. Ever since. Like I got some Yankee fans in here, like Jared Williams is a Yankee fan. Asia is a Yankee fan. There's a couple of Yankee fans in here. Ever since Girardi left, ever since they got rid of Girardi, that was a huge mistake in my book. They should have. That was a huge mistake in my book. I think they should have kept Girardi and just built a team around him. Honestly, like if Girardi was
with a $2 donation.
There we go,
buddy.
Lucas. Hey, appreciate you, buddy. He said, "What's up, guys? What's up, Lucas?
Buddy? I love Lucas. He's a good egg.
What's up, Lucas? What's up, man?" So we are headed into a commercial break, guys. The fourth is over. Fourth inning is over. So let's get our banner correct here. The Red Sox with 5 runs in the 4th inning. So an explosion of offense from Boston. And that'll put them with a comfortable 4-run lead to work with here. So top of the 5th coming up after the commercial break.
Another dono up.
So we had talked off camera about Pivetta and his struggle. I don't want to say struggles because he's not really struggling. It takes him, it seems, an inning and a third, an inning and 2/3 to really come down and sink into that groove. But once he gets into the groove, he's pretty good. He's definitely a serviceable pitcher.
He's like one of those guys that needs a little time to zone in. And again, he can get real aggressive. My concern is with him is he tries to pull that slider.
Did you really
just goes wild?
Did you really just do that? I don't know. Who the hell is this guy? Who the hell is this guy? I appreciate the $5 donation. I mean,
that's for our first round.
I don't know who the fuck this guy is. He just showed up. I don't even know how he got it.
He just hacked his way in. This fat idiot got on your show.
But here we go. So a 4-run cushion for the Sox.
Yep.
As we start off the 5th inning. Once again, Pivetta's pitch count's getting up there, 70. He just threw pitch number 71, and that one hit foul for strike 2. So 0-2 right out of the commercial break. Well, like I said, man, it always takes him an inning and a third, an inning and 2/3 to settle in. But once he does, he's more than serviceable.
He can get nasty. You know?
Yeah. His off speed stuff is filthy when the location is there. That curveball from Pivetta is absolutely filthy.
But what the thing I like is during the season, I don't know if it's coaching, but he's thrown more variety in his pitches.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see 3 sliders in a row. Okay, fastball, slider, maybe a curveball. Mix it up
a little bit. I've always tended to lean towards pitchers that see fastball, curveball, changeup, slider. Those 4.
Yep.
As long as you can throw those 4 accurately, you don't need like fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Even if you have a fastball, changeup, and a curveball, or a fastball, changeup, and a slider, either one, like you got to be able to throw to be a good big league pitcher. You got to be able to throw those 4.
Yep. I mean, again, when I look back at a pitcher, and the first epitome that I think is Nolan Ryan, aggressive, throws it all over the place, and not afraid to give you some chin music.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And that's the other thing too. Don't be afraid to go after. Don't be afraid to go after hitters. You know what I mean? Like like you said, if you need to back them off the plate, back them off.
No true saving for McChicken today, by the way.
I don't know McChicken. He just showed up here, dude. Like he didn't even knock on the door. He just kicked the door in and showed up.
Kicked it in.
Kicked it in and showed up.
That's gonna be us in San Diego.
But he brought Jameson. So I mean, I guess if you bring alcohol, you're good to go.
No faking here. No faking here. Maybe get an ad spot now.
All right, so here we go. Pivetta kicks and delivers the 0-1. That one high and outside, and that will even the count 1-1. Am I watching the Bruins, Asia? I am. I'm actually going back and forth between
the
2. And this, for those of you who are Bruins fans, the Bees got to win tonight. If they win tonight, this could be the turning point of the season, because it's and you know what I want to see, man, to get away from the Sox for just a second. I want to see the Bruins with a statement. I want to see a 4-1, a 4-1 beatdown with 3 fights that they need to make a statement tonight. They need to. This one hit high and deep, and it is crushed, and that's out of here. Make it 5-2. Pivetta leaves one hanging over the plate, and this ball is crushed.
Yeah, we were just singing his praises too just now. I guess it just takes one pitch.
Watch this pitch, Russ. Just hanging right over the middle.
Oh, it's like going on forever.
Look at it, right over the middle of the plate. The slider that had that's right there. That right there is a home run derby pitch.
Dude, it looks like a meatball.
Yeah, that was a home run derby pitch. That one hit over the monster guys and out of the stadium.
He needs a little bit more pine tar. Let's get him some pine tar.
And Kerm says Bruins up 1-0 already. There we go.
Yep.
There we go.
Already up. I got them on another screen going as well. I got like 3 screens going.
Finn. Yo, chicken wing.
Thank you, Kerm.
Chicken wing. You bugged the cat. The cat put you in the cone of shame the first time, and now you just go over and try and bug him again? That's not a good idea there, big guy. Come here. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Oh, come here.
Hey, puppy. You haven't cut that thing off yet?
It might have been the curveball, McChicken. It might have been the curveball. I thought it looked like a slider. Right. I thought it looked like a slider because it came across his body. The way he threw it.
Yeah, across his body. Yeah,
across his body, and he usually throws that. He usually snaps the wrist with his curveball, but it seemed like he threw it across his, across his body. But so the pitch count for Pivetta, guys, up to 83 now in the top of the 5th. Let's update
already.
Let's update our banner here. Unfortunately, we got to give the Marlins another run.
I give them respect. They came out aggressive, stealing bases, being rarely.
Hey man, I have always
baseball.
I have always respected teams that are the scrappy fight you to the end, no matter what team.
That's a good ball game. Hey, we got Vladimir. You want to read him out? 704.
Hey, what's up, Vladimir? What's up, buddy? Yeah, that was a good weekend. That was a good way to end the weekend, sweeping the Yankees. I tell you one thing though, man, the Yankees came charging back in that last game. That kind of scared the crap out of me, the ending of that game.
Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of times we don't go up against a lot of adversity. And they came back, not just once, but twice. And then got extra innings. Fantastic game.
And how about that strike to send it into extras? That was
Can we talk about
how
much we hate Alex Rodriguez? Can we discuss that on air?
Oh, he is a
he cheated on my queen.
Yeah, like A+, like class, like he is a jackwagon. He's an idiot.
Lucas, you're a legend. Thank you. Got to head out. It was nice stopping by. Always good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Lucas, appreciate the donation, buddy. Thanks for the $2 donation. And have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping in. Always appreciate the support.
He's a good egg. The Yankees had a game plan. It was almost successful. And again, I think a lot of teams are trying to copy that.
Yeah, wear them out, get into the bullpen, and do your damage there. Yep.
Cool.
But I feel like that's every team's plan with us is push the start, get the starter out of there. Whoever the starter is, get him out of there. Get him out of there and work the bullpen.
Yeah, McChicken thinks he's going to be pulled. He's done after this inning. You think Pavetta's cooked?
I don't know, man. I don't know. They might leave him in for one more just because I know they had to exhaust a lot of pitching last night, so they may leave him in because of how last night went.
I'm such a homer that I'm like, whatever Alex Cora says, I'm going with. I don't care. He's smarter than me. I understand that.
Can we just say one of the best moments in Boston Red Sox history was when Alex Rodriguez got punched in the face by Jason Varitek?
That's my favorite gift.
That punch in the face from A-Rod or to A-Rod was like I always liked Varitek up to that point, but I'm like, all right, this dude's one of my all-time favorite Red Sox for punching that guy in the face.
Rodriguez talked about it pre-game before the game. They haven't spoken since then.
Yeah, good.
Good.
All right, here we go. Pivetta gets him swinging with the breaking ball, and that's strike
96.
2. Dude, like I said, Pavetta's just got to clean a couple of small location issues up, and if he can work on just being more consistent with stuff, he's got the potential to be really good.
Yes.
Like if he reaches that potential, like Evaldi, Sale, and Pivetta that's a pretty good top 3 of that rotation.
Yes, as long as they don't get behind on pitches in the first couple innings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I feel like that's a lot of the Sox problem is they get behind and then they have to dig themselves out. And by the time they dig themselves out, they're already down 2 or 3 runs.
Oh yeah, he's walking out. Cora's walking out. He's seen enough.
Good call there, McChicken. Good call.
It's all those times that the Woo Sox is really paying off for you, McChicken.
He called it though. So we have a pitching change, guys. Top of the 5th inning, 2 outs. Pavetta's night is over, and the Sox are going to switch it up as we head to a commercial break. But that's it's just different now too, Ross. Like when we were growing, like the 2000 to 2010, 2011
the best pitching
was when the Sox and Yankees, not only the fans but the players, they hated each other. They couldn't stand each other. Even the coaches, Pedro Martinez throwing Zimmer down on the Zimmer down. Come on, man! Like the hatred for both sides,
was real. It was 100% real.
It was. They hated each other.
And here's the thing: what I get annoyed about. You remember that kid at the Celtics who got a water ball thrown at him, and
Yeah, yeah.
everyone's all like, "Whoa!" And like everyone's having a meltdown.
Dude,
Could you imagine if he did that in the Larry Bird days? What the Garden would have done to him?
Yeah, he stomped on the logo.
Again, my thing is people are going to probably say I'm a boomer. And that's fine. But
Listen,
if you saw those fans back then, how they would have reacted to that, there would have been a full-scale riot at the Garden. I'm sorry, there would have been.
Oh, dude, and even like Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce had come out and said, like, dude, you just beat the ever-living hell out of the Celtics. Like, there was no need for you to stomp that. Like, there was literally no need for you to go stomp the logo. Right? Like, what did he drop? Like 32 on him?
Yeah, we got another.
You know what I mean? They just completed the gentleman's sweep. He dropped like almost 30 points, I think, or like close to 30. Like there was no need. And then like this is what really pissed me off about it. It's like you go and do that, and then you literally expect no retaliation.
You in the Garden.
You know the Celtic fans don't like you for how you ended it with them. Like you know it, and now you're gonna go. Especially with the situation, fans being back in the Garden for the first time since this whole mess started, right?
Yeah.
You add everything together, it's like you really didn't expect something. Like it's like, come on, man. Like Kyrie's he's just such an ass.
He's a baby. He's immature. He hasn't had put enough years under his belt. And like I think Asia Robertson put it perfectly with their $5 donation. Let it out. Let it out, guys. Just let it out.
I will say this though, right? The Clippers and Nets in the final would be a good final because Kawhi on Kyrie would be or Kawhi on Durant would be an interesting matchup.
Where are you betting the mortgage on?
I don't know. I would like. I'm thinking the Nets with that trio is going to be tough to stop if they're all healthy offensively. Yeah. But the Clippers got defense. You know what I mean? The Clips got D. So,
well, I don't want to see LA win another championship in any regard, but it's always better than seeing that kid who stomped on our logo. And I'm sorry, I got hard feelings.
Listen, if the Nets make it to the finals, I'm rooting whoever plays them. Whoever plays against them.
Absolutely.
And I hope it's like a gentleman's sweep or like, dude, I can't ever want to see people like that with that mentality
and
in life.
Succeed.
Yeah.
No,
it's like no. You could take a seat over there, Kyrie. Just
again, this brings me back to Tampa Bay and Brown for all the things he's done and all the. He has a Super Bowl ring on his finger for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That hurt my soul. That really did.
It did. Because I thought he had potential here with Brady. You know what I mean? Like there was the potential was there.
We don't want to get into the Brady talks because again, my opinion on Tom Brady after that is not good, and I probably get a lot of hate now.
I can look at both sides of it where it's like I try to look at both sides, but like do I think he tapped out a little bit? Yeah. Nope. I think he did. I think he tapped out a little bit. I think he backed off with the effort a little bit. But I also think Bill didn't do him any favors at all when it comes to giving him like it's both of them. They 20 years together is a long time.
Oh yeah.
That's a long time to spend together. Have you seen what tickets are going for that Bucks Pats game?
Oh yeah, cheapest ticket is around like $1,000, and that's like behind a pillar, you know.
Dude, the nosebleeds are $1,800. The $300.
They're up to 18 now.
$1,800 for $1,800 for a nosebleed seat.
Oh.
If you want to sit in those, if you want to sit in the bottom tier, it's like $6 to like $6,000 to like $15,000 a ticket. It's Super Bowl ticket prices.
My buddy who is an ex-player. I'm not going to give names on this. But long story short, he wanted me to go, and he was like, "Oh, it's just $5,000 in." I'm like, "Who do you think I am?"
I know.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Hit this one. Hit hard and fielded and on to first. And that is out number 1 as Renfroe trots back to the dugout. I like Hunter Renfroe. I think he's
contact. He's not striking out at the plate. It's good. It's solid.
And I think he plays really good in right field. I think he plays the field really well.
I completely agree. Let's see.
What a difference Cora makes too, though, huh? Like you put him, you insert him, and it's like like as soon as he came back for the team, it's like you could tell they got the young kids just started hitting, they started playing it. They just all around better.
Oh yeah, and I gotta agree with Asia Robertson here. He didn't even want Kyrie on his nest, but I have to live with it, so he better do real good.
Oh, no way. Darkness says the Isles scored and tied it. Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be one of those drag-out games. McChicken's dad is getting paid to go to the Bucks game.
Is he really?
The Patriots. Yep. Mick's dad's got, connections, as in police force. The man can snap my arm like a twig.
So is this Simber? Is that how you say his last name?
I would go with Simber. I wouldn't go Kimber. I mean, again,
Kimber, right? Kimber.
Maybe Kimber.
Kimber. That's a weird delivery there. Full sidearm submarine delivery.
His rotator cuff's gonna be gone in a year.
Oh yeah, his elbow's toast in like 2 seasons. All right, here's the 0-2 pitch, and this one hit on the line into center, and it will fall. And Marwin Gonzalez digging for 2. He's going to be thrown out. He is hosed, not even close.
Oh,
wow!
That
was like watching a freight train go down the tracks.
That's on the first base coach right there. He waved him through.
Oh, I don't know. Did he?
Oh, yeah, he got him.
Did he get him? Yeah. I saw the arm get in there.
No, wait. No helmet. It's chest.
Yeah, that's close.
That's close enough to ask for a review, but I don't think it
might have hit his chest before the hand got in there. But that was kind of sneaky going around the tag there with the arm.
That's points of contact.
All right, Kimber kicks and delivers to Lewicki, who is 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored, and he will take strike 1.
That pitching style is odd.
You don't see that now very often, that full sidearm submarine stuff.
They don't last long. They don't.
That's got to be a lot of torque on your elbow. It has to be. You know what I mean? Imagine trying to throw a curveball like that or a slider, and the way you have to twist and snap your wrist.
Absolutely.
That's gotta be a lot. All right, Lewicki with a 1-1 and 2 outs. This one hit right off of his foot and foul. That's gotta hurt. Dude, those foul balls that come off the top of your foot or your ankle, that's gotta hurt, dude. That you can't tell me that doesn't leave like.
I've seen guys shatter their ankle. Shatter their ankle with that, especially if it's a fastball like 101. Ooh,
it's gotta hurt, dude. All right, Kimber kicks and delivers the 1 and 2. That one way down low and inside, and that'll level it up 2-2. So bottom of 5. I got to switch my banner there. Bottom of the 5th.
5-2, everybody.
Lewicki swings and misses, and that is it. He is. Wait, did he get a piece of that one? Hold on, guys. Let's see.
I don't know how, but I'm like 30 seconds behind you. This is crazy.
All right, so I guess he's still in there.
Yep, he's still in.
All right, 2-2. So we will reset and do it over. All right, kick and delivery. This time he will swing and miss. Fastball up and away. That
90.
delivery got him. Swung right through it. Only 90 mile an hour on the radar.
Did it look like that pitch actually lifted a bit? Like it came under?
Yeah,
and
it
up?
did. It come up. It came up in the zone. Yeah.
Again, it's nice to see, but it's like how long can you survive throwing a ball like that?
I just don't think that I don't think that that style is just sustainable. You know what I mean? Like you might be able to stick with it. You might be able to stick with it for a couple of seasons, but I can't see. I don't see your elbow lasting an entire career with that kind of throwing motion.
Asia brings up another good comment. What's your thoughts on Julio going to the Titans and not the Patriots? I haven't gotten your opinion on this yet.
Well, what was it? A second and a fourth, right? And then a sixth. It was Julio and a sixth for a second and a fourth, right?
Plus the cost of his contract, yes.
See, that's the thing. Like they're paying money. Like the Titans are going to have to eat that money. So they're going to have to, like, you don't be surprised if you see like a Derrick Henry restructure. Some of these guys are going to have to I bet what's his face Ryan Tannehill restructures and they give him they turn his contract this year into like a signing bonus or some they're going to have to move money around to afford him because right now they can't.
Are we playing them twice this year or is it only once? Or are we going on with the Titans?
We play them once.
Thank God. Okay. Because the offense is looking pretty dangerous for them.
John. So it's AJ Brown, Julio Jones, Derrick Henry, and Ferkster are the tight end. With the other kid behind Ferkster too. They got two good tight ends. It's the Titans offense is going to be really good this year.
Yeah, McChicken actually confirmed it. Second and a fourth for taking all of the contracts that Julio.
That's what I mean. Like they're going to have to restructure Henry. They're going to have to restructure Tannehill. They're gonna have to turn some of these guys' contracts into signing bonuses because right now, if you look at Tennessee's cap space, they can't afford them.
Yeah,
the money's not there.
Yeah, Jared. I mean, the Julio Jones trade is not that huge of a deal, but it is interesting news in a time where we're starved for any news.
Chicken says, "Come on, Ross, you don't play out of the division teams twice."
Oh, we're playoffs.
Look, I don't want to see Derrick Henry, AJ Brown, and Julio in the playoffs. I don't want to see that. That could be really ugly.
Yeah. And McChicken's right. I have no knowledge whatsoever.
No sources. Zero.
No sources. No knowledge. Just been watching games for 31 years.
Diaz stepping to the plate, and Darwinzon Hernandez, the new pitcher for the Sox, he will wind and deliver that one down low for ball two. So 2-0 to Diaz to start us off here in the sixth. Once again, guys, the Sox with an explosion of offense in the fourth inning, scoring 4 runs and just hitting the cover off the baseball.
Yes.
And Hernandez kicks and delivers that one in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Outside belt high. So Hernandez looking at a 2-1 here to Diaz. Nods and delivers. Little chin music there to back him off the plate for ball 3. That one way up and in.
At 94 too.
He's once again, a lot of these guys, Ross, they seem like they just need to clean like a couple of things up and they would be pretty good. Like the potential's there for some of these guys to be more than serviceable in this rotation, but it's just they just have to clean some of these issues up.
No, is that just experience or are you thinking that's just coaching?
I think they just got to coach it up. I think they literally just got to coach it up a little bit.
He's switching into a full count.
I tell you what I want to see. I want to see the Dodgers pitching staff versus the Red Sox hitting in the World Series. That's what I want. And Hernandez kicks and delivers. Payoff pitch swung through and missed for strike 3. Hernandez strikes him out. Belt high fastball. Two-seam fastball at the belt on the outside part of the plate. And Diaz swings through it. I tell you one thing. I like a lot of these dudes from the DR. They bring like energy with them. Like I love the animation. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Like, have you ever seen like how they play in the DR and like down in the Dominican? Like it's crazy. They bring that same energy with them. It's awesome.
Dude, it's like religion down there, I swear.
It is. Dude, there's a lot of baseball talent down there. A lot. Hey, what's up, Kev? What's up, buddy? All right, so here we go. Hernandez starting us off well as he strikes out Diaz to start off the 6th. 7-pitch strikeout there, so not bad. Hernandez winds and delivers this one outside for ball. Actually, is that wow? They give him the holy crap! They give him a strike on that one.
What?
We'll take it.
How big is this dude's strike zone?
We'll take it. I thought that wow, they gave him a strike. So that's an 0-2. That is an 0-2 hole now. Hernandez up in the count. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. The slider gets him. And Hernandez would strike out number 2 of the inning.
That dropped.
Watch this thing just fall off a cliff at the end. Oh, nice pitch.
You know they love those low and outside pitches over there.
It's the whole like the DR, the Dominican Republic, the Venezuela, the Puerto Rico. Like there's between those 3 places, there's a lot of baseball talent out of there, and they play with such like energy and enthusiasm. It's fun. It's fun to watch. They're fun to watch, man.
Yeah, McChicken's saying Hernandez is from Venezuela, so
yeah,
that checks a couple boxes.
All right, so here we go. Hernandez with the 0-1 and make it 1-1. That one way inside and low.
Almost a knee.
Term says don't forget about Cuba either. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Cuba. Beautiful place.
Sawamura up and throwing for the Sox in their bullpen.
Oh, 2 strikes now. Oh, fouled off.
And that one hit foul. Yep, for strike 2. Come on, can Hernandez strike the side out to end the 6th?
3 Ks. Oh, I'd love to see it.
All right, here's the 1-2 pitch. That one hit foul down the third baseline.
Yeah, in survivor mode.
Don't forget, too, we're going to get Brezer back at some point, too. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I mean, again, but you work with what you have, and you root for what you have, and
No, I'm just saying, we're going to get him back too at some point. All right, here's the 1-2 pitch again, and it is swung on and again hit foul. Another beautiful breaking ball down low at the knees that is fought off to stay alive.
Oh,
that was a good pitch though, right down low at the knees. He had to really They had to really go get that one.
They had to reel that one in. Wow.
What's up, Diego? What's up, buddy? All right, the 1-2 pitch again. This one rifled into right field, and it will fall in front of Renfroe for a hit. So a little 2-out hit for the Marlins.
That's those little chip shots.
Dame wants out of Portland. Come over here to Boston, there, buddy. We will. I'll take Lillard in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? I ship Kemba's ass up to Washington in a heartbeat. Up to Washington, Oregon, wherever the hell that is up there. Get him out of here.
And how many boxes?
Oh, I'd ship him out of here for a Snickers bar and a bag of lint. for some old pocket lint, a bent paper clip, and an empty bag of chips. His knee injuries are just too much to overcome. Like, I do feel bad for the guy. His knees are just at that point where they're just at the point of no return. There's no getting better. You know, when they get to that point, when those knee injuries get to that point, it's like Pedroia. His knees were at that point. There's just no getting better. Julian, prime example. Edelman's knee is never going to get better, and he knew it.
Yep. It's 4-1-0 for Edelman. Always loved that man, but again, he knew when his time was up.
But that's what I mean. And I think Kemba's in the same scenario. You know what I mean? Like, he's just the knees are just not going to get any better. It was just a bad contract. It was a bad contract. It was just a bad contract at the time.
Nope.
And they're unfortunately they're having to suffer through it because there's really no way out of it. You know, it's almost like they just have to suffer through the next 2 years and just play out if they can't get rid of him this year, they're just going to have to let him play it out. They're just going to have to let him play it out, and then they'll move on.
So that's a tough thing. You know, you don't ever want to see a player that could do so much more being sidelined by injury, you know, because that's something they could potentially control, you know.
Like Edelman's heart was in it. You could tell his heart was still in it. He still wanted to play. But the doctors, all the reports coming out of Boston were like the doctors had told him, it's just like, dude, like you can't go. Like you can't get your knees just not. They told him like your knees just not going to hold up. It just won't.
Yeah, you're just going to be playing in agony. You know, you can't do anything about that.
No.
So let's just get an update on the Bruins.
He even said it himself that he was playing through everything, you know, like the last year that he was actually like playing. He even said it. He goes, I was just playing through everything. There's just so much injury and so much pain that he's just fighting through on a daily basis. Like it's like you gotta think like, dude, like, is it like I can't keep going, like, you know what I mean? Like you just gotta think I can't keep going like this.
Well, again, he's got a kid now to think about, and also another update: Bruins still tied with the Islanders, 1-1, no changes.
I tell you one thing, I kind of want the Habs to beat the Jets because I want to see a Bruins Habs. I would like to see the Bruins and the Habs square off in the playoffs. That would be nice.
I think I heard someone else talk. No, you were talking about that. Your neighbor, right, over where you're at.
Oh yeah, he's a Habs, Giants, and Yankees fan, and
so you guys are gonna be good friends.
I trained the dog to shit in his driveway, so he shits right at the entrance and exit of the driveway. Just takes like, and he still hasn't figured out why there's little piles of shit in his driveway every morning.
Bobby, you're a savage. I'm just telling you that you're a savage. So McChicken's like, you're the Ray of Massachusetts.
Wait, what did he say?
He says you're the Ray of Massachusetts. Ray from VPN.
I'm something from Massachusetts. I don't know. So the Marlins here with a little rally, Ross. 2 on and 2 out. The tying run at the plate.
We brought a new pitcher.
And we do have a new pitcher. Sawamura for the Sox has checked into the game.
Let's take a look at his stats. Last 7 days, ERA of 300 of 3. I mean, see what he can do.
So Sawamura with a 1-0, make it 2-0 as that ball down in the dirt. So Sawamura pitched very well against the Yankees.
Yep, I'm looking at that right now.
5 Ks when he pitched against them.
Yeah, but the last
all right,
4
2 on, 2 out, guys. Top of the 6th, Red Sox trying to get out of the inning with no damage done. Sawamura, ooh, up and in, almost took his head off with that one. High heat. That one way up and in to Marte there. And he will jump out of the way. That one was definitely some chin music. He had to make quick with the duck on that one.
You see that ball player got hit off the face with the baseball?
Oh, dude, that's gotta hurt. Here's the 3-0, and that's a 4-pitch walk from Sawamura, and that'll load the bases with 2 outs.
Sawamura,
come on, man! Now, anything into the outfield scores at least one. At least one.
They just need to get a chip hit. That's all they need. But they can't do a sacrifice fly or anything. So that's the only benefit here.
Yeah, no sack fly. It's got to be a line driver on the ground. So Aguilar coming in to face off against Sawamura. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Big chance here for the Marlins to get back into this game. Hey, shithead, chicken wing, come here.
So you're talking to me. I'm like, I didn't know we were such close friends.
Oh, the girlfriend hates it. I call him shithead and chicken wing because he just craps everywhere.
I call my girl's mother's cat douchebag. So again, that's where I'm at.
Well, the dog's on a revenge tour too, right? Because like the cat scratched him in the eye and put him in the cone of shame, right? So ever since he's been here, every time he comes in the door, he walks over and shits on the cat's scratching posts. He does. He walks over, and in the first 10 minutes of him being here, he takes a dump on the scratching post and leaves and just walks away. Yeah. So the revenge tour is in full effect.
I hope you chronicle this. I hope so.
And then he peed
one day.
And he peed on his bed He peed on his bed the other day. Oh yeah, walked right over to it, pissed right on it. Yep. He's like, eye for an eye, you son bitch.
Oh, bases loaded, 2 outs.
All right, 1-1 from Sawamura. Make it 1-2. Swung through. Aguilar swings and misses at that one. So 1-2.
All right, let's attack him. Come on, one more strike and we're done.
Yeah, this would be a big escape here. This would be a big time escape.
Again, let's do this. Sawamura.
All right, 1-2 from Sawamura to Aguilar. Come on. All right, Sawamura nods, and the delivery. This one swung on, hit foul down the third baseline. It will drift foul, and we will reset and do it again.
Is Aguilar a power hitter? What are we looking at with this kid?
I didn't get to see his stats. They kind of took him down quick. He's got the build of a power hitter. He looks like he's a
big boy.
He looks like he's built to be a power hitter.
Got 12 home runs this season, 44 RBIs.
Yeah, so power. Yeah,
he average. Power. Yeah, he's not consistent though.
Burke says 12 homers. What's up, Grega? Yeah, so he can he said he said 805 OPS. So yeah, he can hit for power. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Sawamura. Here we go. 1-2 pitch, leans in, nods, and the delivery swung on and missed strike 3.
Yes.
94 mile an hour two-seam fastball down low and in at the knees, and Aguilar swings through it.
He wanted that. He wanted that so bad.
He did. He knew it too. Sawamura's fastball, if you look at it, it has a little bit of a tail at the end, and I think that little bit of a movement that's what gets people on it.
Hey, Burke said 805 OPS and 12 homers. I'm showing 818 on ESPN. So
maybe it just updated from maybe it's.
Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
AccuStat, yeah.
I was just curious what he was looking at.
But like, yeah, that 805 is absolutely can hit for power. That's
the average though is my concern because again, it didn't look very consistent.
EG says Red Sox. Yes, sir. I got Fenway in the background, and and Ross has the Sox logo up as well. Absolutely.
I'm like I'm at a press conference or something.
What do you think, Ross? Can they get there? Can they get to the series this year?
I think they can. It's that pitching. Like again, most of the other stuff, if they get into a groove, they can pull out a game. But you can't expect them to get 7 runs, 8 runs every game. We have to start doing better on the pitching front. If we can't do that, then we're going to run into a lot of problems later in the season.
If our pitching can consistently be mediocre, we'll be okay. Mediocre.
It's going to be that roller coaster.
Mediocre to just above average. If we can get that out of that pitching staff, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
But that's the problem is elevating those bottom 2 guys to like a mediocre level, you know?
Well, the Richards, who was the other guy that was struggling?
Austin Bright, the Bryces of the world, the Rich. Yeah. That like if we can get those guys to be mediocre, we'll be okay.
At least put us into positions where your defense can make a play on the ball. Don't be throwing meatballs down the plate. Don't be, setting up them up for shots where we're just shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah. No, absolutely. But that's been the issue with them is it's like all they have to do is be mediocre, and with a couple of those guys, it's tough even getting them there.
Yeah,
like Austin Bright, like Bryce is like he's terrible. Like he's terrible, man. Like how many times the location with him is awful. Like he leaves those hanging breaking balls all the time for guys, and they like he's lucky his average isn't higher than what it is.
I'm just surprised a slugger hasn't taken one of his shots and put it all the way out the left field.
All right, Kike Hernandez, we're going to start us off in the bottom of the 6th. So let me fix this banner, guys.
Kike looking pretty solid. Only 5 home runs, but 13 RBIs.
This might not go over well, but I'd like to see Kike do a little better. I expected more out of him. I expected more out of him this year. I did. I'm a little disappointed with what they've got out of him. I thought they were going to get more out of Hernandez.
I was feeling like he was going to start lighting it up closer to the mid to late part of the season.
But then again, it's only like we're like not even halfway through the season.
Not even. And that's why I'm giving him a little bit of time before I start being like, okay, well, we got to think about next year.
Plus, too, look at what he did with the Dodgers in the World Series, how he didn't. Like, that's another thing. If he cranks it up in the postseason, then it was absolutely worth the signing.
Exactly. There's guys who get signed just for the postseason.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's played in high-pressure situations.
I would like to see that, though. I would like to see the Dodgers pitching versus the Sox hitting.
I
want Devers. I want Bogarts. I want Verdugo. I want Martinez. I want the Sox all
drop.
All healthy, as Kike is out number 1.
Yep.
To start us off here in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, I want a healthy Red Sox team going into that game because I'm telling, like, that would be a series.
That would be a series. It would give me a heart attack, though. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Can those Dodger pitchers hold up against the Sox hitting? When the Red Sox are seeing the ball like it's a beach ball, it's dangerous.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I mean, how many times we would have thought they would put up over 10 runs in a game?
Yeah. This one hits sky high into the upper deck and foul.
What was the last game?
What's up, Titan Anderson? What's up, buddy?
Up there in the Bruins, the Islanders scored, unfortunately. We're down 2-1 right now.
Oh, they better get back into it. I'm telling you, this is the turning point in that series. If Bruins lose
We
that
were
game, they're going to
talking
be in
about
trouble.
that before we got on air. Yeah.
They're going to be in trouble if they lose this game. All right, here we go. The kick and delivery, and Kike is that? No, that's not Hernandez. That it, or is it? Is it?
Oh,
No, that's not Hernandez. Excuse me. That is, who is that?
looking right now. Right now. Oh, I was looking at Aguilar. We're looking at Hernandez.
Is that is Kike, right? That is Kike at the plate, and
Yes,
he
no,
is
Dahlbeck is up now.
Dahlbach, right? Kike just struck out. Sorry, guys. That was Hernandez. So Hernandez strikes out on the slider. Come on, Kike. Come on, man. All right, Dahlbach stepping to the plate, and he's 0 for 2 on the evening. So Mr. Dahlbach not having himself a good day at the plate.
Yeah, he's just got to start getting meat on the ball right now. He did well last night. Wild pitch.
And that one way wild. Not even anywhere near the catcher at all.
Mm-hmm.
All the way back to the backstop, and that'll push the count to 1-1. Come on, Bobby. Get a hold of one here. All right, here's the 1-1 to Dahlbach. Wow, come on, man. You're going to look at that? That's a batting practice hit.
Oh, come on, Dahlbach.
Hanging curveball right over the heart of the plate. Dahlbach is taking that pitch all the way. Not even the bat doesn't even come off his shoulder, and that's strike 2.
Again, that's just inexperience.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one way outside, and Dahlbach will let that one go. That one should have been hit over the monster.
Absolutely.
That one should have been hit to the Mass Pike. That was a meatball. All right, 2-2 now on Dahlbach. The kick and delivery. Bobby gets a hold of this one. It's hit high and deep into left, and it will be caught. Nice rundown from the Marlins left fielder. Run down right at the wall.
You gotta give him credit on that. That was a run.
Yeah, he had to go get that one. That was caught right in the left field corner, right at the base of the monster. It's game 5, Asia, for the Bruins. This is game 5.
Yeah, and McChicken says Kike is a utility guy who wouldn't have starting 24/7.
All right, Christian Arroyo steps to the plate. He's 2 for 3 tonight, a double, a single, and he has also scored 2 runs and has pushed 2 runs across the plate. So Arroyo having himself a nice evening. And he will take strike 1 at the letters. Fastball.
Wow.
At 98 miles an hour. I don't know how these dudes can hit that. Like, think about that. 98, 99. You have like a tenth of a second to make a decision whether to swing or leave it alone.
Literally at the batting cages, you swing before you think about it, literally.
Yeah. You literally just swing. Cruz, the Red Sox are at the plate.
Oh.
And this one hit into right. That's another hit for.
Let's go.
Is this a replay? I think they're showing replay. Yeah, that was an old replay. All right, that was Arroyo's last at bat. The nice hit to right field there. So here we are back at the plate, and that one up high for ball 2. So Arroyo up in the count.
Kid's got speed, but he's got no control, looks like.
Verdugo on deck. So Doogie on deck. All right, 2-1, 2 outs. That one way inside. Arroyo going to step back away from that one. And it's definitely a hitter's count, 3-1. So I've been hearing Sale's been throwing simulated games, like couple inning games, which is encouraging, like three inning simulations.
I just don't want to rush him out. I really don't. Like, again,
it's just encouraging that he's working that, that he's stretching, obviously they're just trying to like stretch it out and work, obviously work the kinks out and just see how he feels and loosen it up. But it's good that he's back and throwing the simulated games now because
absolutely.
What was their estimated time frame? Like, I think it was like August, right? I think
Yes.
their time frame to have him back was August, right? That's what they were shooting for. At least that's what they said at the beginning of the season.
I just want to be like most of the fan base who wants to rush him out,
No, bring him back when we need him. When the Sox are pushing for that playoff, pushing into the playoffs, bring him back when we need him. And even if we have a playoff spot locked up, wait till we get in the playoffs to bring him out there.
Exactly. Because no one's had any time batting against them.
If there's no need to rush him out there, then don't. No. You're going to tell me you could have a fresh 100% Chris Sale ready to roll for a playoff series? Absolutely. I would take that in a heartbeat. And if you told me you wouldn't need him to get you into the playoffs, then I wouldn't need him. Like I would just say, Chris, just sit, relax, stretch your arm out and just do your thing and wait until we need you. This one thrown way inside to Verdugo and almost hits him, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Good question by Cab at 7:50 when we go on commercial break.
I don't know. Maybe Richards.
I'll drop Richards again.
I would probably drop Richards. Yeah.
My wife wants him gone now.
Inconsistency drives me crazy with pitchers. This one hit down the line to third and foul. I got to get back to I haven't been to Fenway in a long time. I got to get back to the stadium, man. I've been to 4 games already. Have you? How is it like
so much room? Nobody around you. Oh, it's great. We're going back tomorrow.
I've heard it's great. You can like stretch out a little bit. You got some room. You're not like sardine
That's
canned
all
in
over
there.
Now. I think they're at 75 right now, or are they 100 right now?
75% capacity.
Yeah, I think. But again, I'll wait for McChicken to make fun of me.
I thought they said I know they got the okay to run at 100%. I know that. I don't know if they've actually gone full go on that yet or not.
Again. But I was very much appreciating the extra leg room and arm room.
Yeah, McChicken said it's 100. I thought. Yeah, I thought too. I think it's 100. I think it's running at 100%. That's what I heard at least. This one hit hard down the line and fouled. So Doogie's staying alive here. Nice. Dude, Verdugo's probably my favorite current player for the Sox. I like the attitude. I like the edge. And I like he actually has like Red Sox, like that old school Boston Red Sox pride. You know what I mean?
I'll do everything. Whatever it takes. Yeah.
Whatever it takes to win the game for the team. And he's all about, I like the attitude and I like how he plays too.
And
Did you see him interacting with the Yankee fans?
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. He's like, come on, man, that was a good piece of 2-out hitting right there.
Do you think one of the team players bought him that belt that's all sparkly and everything?
Yeah.
It's like, you got to wear this the rest of the season.
All right, so here's the 2-2 on Verdugo, and he will call time and step out of the batter's box for a second. The Sox with a man on and 2 outs. Still leading 5-2. Not too much going on for the last 3 innings. It's kind of been the same score and the same rinse, wash, repeat for the last 3 innings. But here we go. 2-2 on Verdugo. And this one chopped weakly to second. And that'll do it for the 6th inning. 6 in the books. Red Sox 5. Marlins 2.
Asia Robinson, did you have to get vaccinated before entering the stadium? They did not have me show my vaccination card before I went to the game, but that may have changed. I haven't gone in a bit. So my next game is tomorrow. I'll update you, or Bobby accordingly.
I had friends go the other night, like a couple of nights ago.
Yep.
And or they went before the Yankees series. I forget who they were playing before, but they went to one of those games. And they said they didn't have to show it either.
Yeah. again, I got vaccinated, so I feel fine. But again, they may ask for it at some point. So be aware. I don't think you get turned away. They would have to tell you first.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a fun game tomorrow. I'm hoping it's not 97 degrees out.
Did Marshawn just
dive.
Hey, did Marshawn just score again? Dude, he's been on fire right now.
Yep. Scored. Nope. Shot on goal by Jared Tenorti. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, Bergeron. Hold on. Nope.
Or maybe is he talking about the one from the other night? The overtime winner? Because that was insane.
Well, we are tied now. I didn't see you scored. Hold on. Shot on goal. Shot on goal. Goal scored. Marchand, you are correct.
There we go. Dude, he's on fire right now.
Again, give him that
top, the Bruins top line right now is absolutely on fire.
Mm-hmm. And you know what I want to say? I want to give Bruins fans the credit, like real Bruins fans, like they have the best fan base in sports. Because win or lose, they support their team. If you see Patriots fan lose, they will blame the team. The Bruins fans, they will say they had heart, they played to the end. You know, they're a very positive fan base. I will give them credit on that.
I'd be willing to say that the Bruins are probably one of the most likable teams out of the four.
Yep.
Out of the four major Boston sports, the Bruins might be one of the most likable teams out there. Because Cassidy's the man, too. Bruce Cassidy is awesome. I love watching his press conferences.
You see all the Patriots players were wearing Bruins hats recently?
He's not afraid to call out players, and he tells it how it is.
Well, he's not soft with his players. Everyone has feelings.
No, he like when he called out Jake DeBrusk, but see, it's all for a reason, right? The last time he pushed Jake DeBrusk, it lit a fire under him for a while, and he played a lot better. Like, they do this crap for a reason. Oh, great. Josh Taylor warming up in the bullpen. He's another one.
I don't know why, but he makes me think of McChicken for some reason. Just really tall, probably he's going to have a giant beard at some point.
Oh, dude, Austin Bryce and Taylor, I can't. They're like the walking version of a dumpster fire. Oh my God. I can't take it. They are the living, breathing, walking version of the dumpster fire.
It happens to be alongside all those walks they cause.
There's no control there. Sawamura kicks and delivers. This one hits sky high, and Doogie underneath it, and that is out number one. There we go.
Yeah, put your team in a position to make defensive plays if you can't get out of the inning.
No, I know Bryce. I know Bryce is gone, but just the two of them, like they're the same guy. They're the same, like Taylor's the same guy. There's no control there, and I don't know what they saw in him. I really don't. Tibbs just won Coach of the Year. There you go.
Wow.
All right, here is a swing and a miss for strike one. Sawamura pitching well tonight for us.
Looking good.
Chicken wing, do not chew on the wire.
Oh, getting a little wild. Sawamura.
All right, here we go. 1-1 from Sawamura. And let me switch my banner here, guys. It is the top of the seventh. So let me adjust that. This one hit hard to Arroyo at second and on to first. And that is out number two. There we go.
Yes. McChicken. Taylor was good for 2 years, hasn't been good the same since 2 years ago.
Yeah, well,
What's your
now
opinion?
now my nickname for him is the shop vac because he sucks and blows. How about that?
I can't deny it. I really can't. He hasn't shown me anything to impress me at all. Ooh. My whiskey needs ice. I'll be right back.
What
You like
the
that?
Look at that. That shit is hilarious, Ross. Holy Christ.
My little shout out to Ray and Connor.
Oh my God, that's funny as hell. All right, here is the 1-0 pitch. Make it 2-0 as that one, same location as the last pitch. Down low and inside. Sawamura still pitching here, guys, in the top of the 7th.
You think you can get out of this one, Bobby?
I think so. No runners on, 2 outs. Here is the 2-0 pitch. Make it 3-0 as Sawamura trying to get him to chase. Duvall will lay off of that one, and that's 3 straight balls. And the Islanders just scored again, and they will take the lead.
Damn it. Hey, what do you think about mushrooms on pizza, by the way?
I like mushroom on pizza. The little portobello's sliced up mushroom pizza, pretty good, man.
Absolutely.
All right, 3-0 pitch. This one inside at the knees and low. That one will paint the corner, make it 3-1 from Sawamura.
$97 too on that one.
Yeah, Sawamura throws heat, man. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That one on the corner for the strike, and Sawamura again paints the low inside corner. Full count.
Oh.
Don't you get up off your seat, you jackwagon. That was on the corner. Sit your ass back in the dugout. Sit your ass back in the dugout.
He looks like he's 12. My God.
That's an interesting hairdo. And Sawamura kicks and delivers 94-mile-an-hour fastball low and outside, strike 3.
Let's
and
go.
He does it again. Payoff pitch,
boys.
And Sawamura strikes him out.
Let's hear K in the chat. I want to see some K's in the chat. Oh.
He's been dealing ever since the Yankee series.
I just want to see him take that next step.
Even before then, even before, like I like Sawamura. He's gotten progressively better too.
Yep.
I do call my dog Chicken Wing because when they shaved his leg to put him under for the surgery that they had to do on his eye, his little arm looked like a chicken wing, so it just kind of stuck. Hey, Chicken Wing. And he's literally like 4.5 pounds. Like I ate an Italian sub from the North End today, bigger than this dog.
I went to school in the North End.
Did you?
Yeah, trade school.
Dude, I loved it. I love the North End. It's awesome up there.
Dude, if I could afford to live there, I would.
Dude, the only downfall about the North End is
Yuppies.
like you can get fat real quick because of the food that's up there.
My friend, I'm married. Okay, you don't need a reason to get fat. My wife spoils the hell out of me. I was like, you want Cheesecake Factory in that? Oh, sure, baby.
I'm telling you though, man, you could get fat real quick up there. That food, it's delicious, but man, it's like 1,000 calories a bite.
And it's all carbs. It goes nowhere. You know?
Pasta, chicken, and Alfredo, and
Dude,
pizza.
the brick pizza, and
the brick oven pizza. Yeah.
Oh my God, and the cannolis, man. Cannolis. I had to give up cannolis.
Oh, Hey, there's a little hole in the wall restaurant with a little red awning, right up in the north end, and they make the best cannolis on the planet because the cannoli stuff is the cannoli filling is made. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's got the little red awning. Is that the one
near North Bennett Street? Is that the one down by that way on that side?
Yep. It has that little bitty awning when you walk in there, when you first walk in there, and you got to go up like two steps or whatever. Yep.
No, barely any signage. You would never know it unless you knew it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I went to school there. I got to say, I was a little bit heavier than I wanted to be.
Oh, it's delicious.
I used to work on the commuter boats when I was at school.
All right, so bogey up for the Sox to start us off here in the bottom of the 7th. Come on, bogey.
Hey, Will Rich, thank you for coming to the show, buddy.
Hey, what's up, Will? Appreciate that, man. How you doing, bud? All right, bottom of 7. Bogey going to take strike 1. Here is the 0-1 delivery. Bogart's going to chase this pitch way up and out of the zone, and he is tagged out at first. Trash pitch to swing at, too.
Not great. He likes those outside pitches, though. You know that.
When you gotta swing at those pitches up above the letters, there's no power in that. You know what I mean? There's no power in it at all.
Well, unless you're Ortiz, where he'll step on the plate and swing at it.
Or Mo Vaughn.
Mo, oh my God.
Or Mo Vaughn. How many home runs have you seen him hit like that?
I'm surprised he didn't split a ball in his time here.
McChicken says the refs are killing the Bruins tonight.
Yeah,
that's because
it was looking at
newsflash, McChicken. Newsflash. That's because they want it to go 7. Fuck New York.
Yep. And money. It's money. They want more ratings. They want more money, more commercials. Always how it's been. It's like the NBA.
All right, so 1 away. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on. Dever is going to drive this one into right, and what a rundown from Duvall.
Oh.
Wow. Duvall in right field gonna have to run this line drive towards the pesky pole down, and he will get to it. What a rocket shot there from Devers, and Duvall with a beautiful rundown.
Oh. And he hit it in a good spot too. You know, they were just
hit hard too. Even the what's his face, the pitcher is even surprised at that one. He gave him the nod. He's like, not bad, man. All right, so that'll bring Hunter Renfroe to the plate, and he is not having himself a good night. A line out and 2 ground outs, 0 for 3 on the evening.
Go, Hunter. Just takes one.
Renfroe can get hot though, man. I've seen him go 4 for 4, 3 for 4. You know, he can get on some streaks.
I'm willing to give him time. I'm willing to give him a bit of time.
I'll take him for the defense. His play in right field is awesome.
My wife was complaining about Devers early on in the season.
He did struggle a little bit, though. The first month of the season, he struggled a lot. And that is it for the bottom of the 7th as the Sox are thrown out at first.
Well, again, I think like anything else, I think every player develops differently or gets hot differently. So I would get, like, especially with Devers, it paid off. I mean, he just started cracking the ball at one point.
Yeah. Did you see that ball? Did you see that home run that he hit against the Yankees? Dude, he destroyed that baseball.
Did you see Dahlback's home run? Longest, like the 3rd longest hit in that stadium's history.
Like
3rd or 4th.
Dever, like that. Devers' home run was crushed.
Did he hit a sign or something like that? Was it that bad? I'm trying to remember.
Dude, it was launched. I was like, I saw the replay and I was like, oh, that's out of here.
Now I gotta look this up. Now I gotta remember it now.
And then Dahlbach's home run, dude,
Ooh.
like watch Devers' home run, like, dude, it was smoked.
Yep, 429-foot home run. Oh,
Asia, I spend 8 to 10 hours a day in the city, and I mean, I might be the wrong person to ask about that, but I've never really seen it or experienced it. I mean, Ross went to school there, so
yep. So here's the problem: is a lot of people that make the name for Boston fans is people who are either outside the city or people that have come in and become fans, and they tend to be the more aggressive types. Us, on the other hand, the ones who've lived here, been all of our lives, generally are not those type of people. I can't deny that there's some jerks and assholes in like South Boston, Revere, things like that. But most of the time, like again, I was someone who cheered for Walton when he played for the Celtics. I'm like, again, your worth is not designated by the color of your skin, but what you do, you know?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I find that more with, bandwagon fans who want to push an agenda, not real fans. So that makes sense.
I would agree with that. Like I said, I spend 8 to 10 hours a day in the city, and I don't see it.
I don't see it again. But again, it's just the loudest portion make the biggest noise, and that's generally the assholes.
And sometimes you just got to hit that nail every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just got to take a hammer and hit that nail, and it goes back, and it goes back where it should be, and it's good.
The only complaint I do have is that, yes, they're racist assholes, but I think some players who act poorly use as an excuse in Boston to say why they don't like it. Not because they're like a bad team player, that comes up often.
And right as the human dumpster fire kicks and delivers, and that one hit into center for a single.
The human dumpster fire. I'm gonna have to make a Photoshop.
I'm not even joking. Like, I can't stand Taylor. Oh God, like that dude drives me nuts.
Again, we don't ever judge anyone. We judge them based on what they do on the field.
Boston is a beautiful city. It really is. There's a lot of cool spots in that city. There's a lot of cool spots. There's a lot of cool history. It's the funniest part about Boston is some of the biggest history is literally wedged in between two massive skyscrapers.
Yep.
Like Paul Revere's house is like right in it. It's like there's like a massive skyscraper on one side, and then it's literally wedged in between. It's funny, like the city doesn't forget its history, but it also is like right in the middle of the progression of the city itself.
There's still cobblestone roads. Let's put it that way. Okay?
Yeah. The north end of Boston still has like the original cobblestone roads through it. It's crazy.
Okay, this is how much I'm going to date myself. Okay, when I went to school in Boston, I wore rollerblades, and the north end was terrible. Okay, I tried to hold out as long as I could. I tried to hold out.
Rollerblading uphill both ways. Boston is a cool city. If you guys ever have, if you've never been, you should go in there. It's a cool spot. It is. There's a lot of cool stuff. The New England the aquarium's an awesome spot to be at. Faneuil Hall is all the flea markets and all that stuff. The Whiskey Priest over by the water is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a cool city, man. Over Yawkey Way, over by the stadium is a ton of fun. It's a fun city to be in.
And just go to Fenway. Like literally, just walk around Fenway while there's a game going on. The noises, the sounds, the food. It's a great place to be. Sherry Dame, like you got it right. Boston like again, for me, it's just the best. I love coming home to it. There's a lot of great places, but Boston is, the best.
I've said a lot of times, dude, I take a lot of vacations and we go to a lot of nice places. I've been to the Caribbean. I've been to a lot of tropical, sunny, nice places, right?
Mhm.
Boston's home, man. I don't think I could ever, like, Massachusetts is home. I don't think I could ever maybe not permanently leave. I could go somewhere maybe to get away from the cold in the wintertime.
Yeah.
But I don't think I could ever permanently leave, man. It's in my blood, dude. You can't, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I could ever do it.
Have you been out to Salem much? Asia's asking.
I
it's
have.
where the history is
Salem. I have been out to Salem during the Halloween stuff. That is cool. That is, if you guys have never done that, a bit of advice, go do that. That's a lot of fun.
It's a wonderful place. Again, go there in autumn when Halloween is full swing. A lot of great, nice people. It's a good place to be. I would recommend it.
And the food. When they're doing the Halloween festivals in Salem and stuff, the food.
I can't remember the brand, but they also make some local whiskey that is really good.
Is it?
Really good. It's a little strong, but it's good. You're getting into almost moonshine area with that whiskey.
Really?
Yeah, on some of it. Yeah. I took home a bottle of. You ever heard of poutine? From
yes.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Irish moonshine. It was very similar to that.
The clam chowder in Boston is incredible.
I never liked clam chowder.
Side note, the clam chowder on Cape Cod is even better.
Well, of course, it's the Cape. The water's right there.
I live right. I live in Plymouth, right?
Yep.
Dude, I'm telling you, when we go down the waterfront and we eat fresh seafood on the waterfront, it's set. They have little chalkboards in the restaurants on the waterfront that say what time your food got there. Like, that's how fresh it is.
Yep. Me and my wife go down there at least 3-4 times a year for country shows and San Diego's.
It's a cool spot, man. I've been here for 8 years. I love it down here. I really do. I love it down here. You get all of the same atmosphere. We got 3 big beaches here, right? And you get all the same aspect as the Cape without having to go over the Sagamore. That's the big draw. I don't have to go over the bridge. That's the best part about it. But here we go, guys. We are looking at an 0-2 count. Taylor on the mound for the Sox. 1 out and 2 on for the Marlins here. So the tying run at the plate.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't tried to steal third yet.
I know.
They've been real aggressive in the earlier innings.
Taylor sets and delivers the 0-2. Swung on, and does he get him? Yes, he does. Did he get a piece of it? Hold on, let's see. No, he gets him. That looks like the slider there. Yep. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So Taylor,
that wasn't a great pitch though. If he didn't swing
ugly.
at that would have been a ball all day.
And the human dumpster fire is being pushed back to the dugout, thankfully. As Cora comes out and shoves his ass off the mound.
He's complaining. Did you see that? Did you see he was complaining? Rolling his eyes? I saw that.
Maybe, Taylor, if you didn't suck, you would actually get to stay on the mound. How about that? If you
I mean, I would almost take Richards over Taylor. Sorry.
Ipswich and Gloucester are pretty. They're pretty towns.
Mm-hmm. Luke Neely, the local cop where I am, asked me not to drink Irish moonshine anymore. That tends to be a problem.
So the girlfriend's family is up in New Hampshire and Maine, and they make their own stuff.
Oh,
they make their own. And I'm telling you, it's really good, and it's surprising because it's all natural and there's no preserve, like it's all natural. It's all like natural plant ingredients, right? You don't get hungover. There's no because there's no sugar in it. There's no
no
sugar.
artificial sugar added.
Yeah.
Even regular sugar is not great for you, but it's
we pour like this much in a rock glass and then like splash it with ginger ale and just drink it like that, and it's delicious.
Yeah. I actually have one here that
it's 100. It's like 130 proof. It's like
getting a brick wall drunk. It's getting a brick wall drunk.
It's like a one drink nut. It's brutal. There needs to be a warning label that says like drink while seated.
I would normally show you mine.
If you're not sitting down, you will be.
When you stand up, you're like, oh, I'm going to sit back down now.
I better sit back down. Yeah.
Look up Spirit of Dublin when you get a chance at some point. Some liquor stores carry it. It's about the same.
I mean, it's really good. Like it's weird though, because you don't like it's super smooth and they add like spearmint to it. So it does like knock it down. It sneaks up on you, man. Like it really does. Cause like you'll be you'll drink like a little rock glass of it and you'll feel fine. And then like a half hour later, you'll be like, whoa.
Take a look at Luke Neely from 819. That sounds familiar. I don't know why, but it does.
So all right, so you guys let me know. We could veer off from the play-by-play for like 5 minutes here, and I could tell you a story about how a stripper ripped my clothes off, or we could continue doing the play-by-play. I'll let you guys decide in the chat.
All right, the vote goes through the chat. We want to hear yay or nay.
Do you want the play-by-play, or do you want the stripper ripping my clothes off story? Y'all decide. What's it called? The Spirit of Dublin?
Yeah, it's a poutine. It is a Irish moonshine. It is fun. I'll tell you that.
Asia says, yay. She wants to hear the story.
End of the inning. You got time. It's another commercial.
All right,
break.
so we're at the end of the inning. So we do got time for a story if any of you guys are interested.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Spirit of Dublin.
Yeah, Sherry even said yes.
There we go. 52.5% alcohol.
Yeah, it's not that intense until you till the fumes.
Oh, I got it. I got it right here. Yeah, I got it right here. Oh, that looks kind of good.
It is quite good.
That looks really good, actually.
It's hard to find. My liquor store used to carry it, but now it's troublesome.
Yeah, see, so Kerm was around. I told this story with a story time earlier, probably like a couple months ago. But so basically we can do this in about 30. We can do this in like a TikTok version. So that story summed up in 30 seconds. My boss at the current time at my current job invited me out to eat, and he's like, dude, let's go have a party. Let's just go hang out. And he's like, we've worked our asses off this week. Let's go have fun. Right. All right, man. Sure. So I met him at his work, and he's like, dude, I'll like leave your car here. I'll drive us into Boston, and we'll take a walk. We'll just take we'll take my car in. So I was like, okay, cool. And we end up, we go to the hot pot in Boston, and we're doing sake bombs there for like 3 hours. So it's like sake bombs and like fresh like hot pot Chinese food for like 2.5, 3 hours. And then we end up back in Rhode Island at Desire.
I'm glad you didn't make it to the Foxy Lady. That's all I'm saying.
We ended up at Desire in Rhode Island for like 3 hours, and we closed that joint down. It was like 3 a.m. And I was so drunk that I got up on stage and I was swinging around, and some stripper ripped my. So they tore off my clothes, and then I was sitting there in boxer, boxers only. And then my boss purchases a room for me to go into and have some fun.
Yeah.
And this chick with these long ass fingernails. I'm talking like those stick on, glue on, like, you know what I mean? Like freaking
Wolverine style.
like, yeah, Wolverine like talons, rips my underwear to shreds, my boxers to shreds, and I'm just like, nope, I'm out. Goodbye.
Some people pay big money for that.
She gave me this look too, and I was like, yeah, nope, I am gone. I am getting out of here. That look does not say that's a big no there from your boy.
I've only been to a strip club once, and I told my wife about this, and the saddest part is I got dragged by a bunch of friends during midweek, during the afternoon.
Midweek, so you got the D+ crew.
I never went back to a strip club ever again. I'm not going to judge any person because I am no prize. But if you expect to throw money at something, it was not that time. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, Sherry, God bless my mom. I was like between the ages of 21 and 28. Like, I'm surprised I'm still breathing with the stuff that I pulled.
Dude. Well, back in the day, you could afford to move out at 17, 18 and support yourself and have a job. Try doing that now. Why do you think so many kids are living at home till their 30s?
Oh, I'm surprised with the amount of alcohol and the amount of tail that I chased in 8 years. Dude, I woke up with one girl in Rhode Island. I went home with her from the bar.
Yep.
I woke up the next morning in her hallway with my shirt over my head and no pants. And I don't remember how I got in the hallway. All I remember is waking up. I remember waking up and being like, what the fuck? And my shirt's over my head. That and that happened like multiple times.
It's like you didn't learn your mistake from the first time. Let's just do it again. You ever make that run back from New Hampshire at 3:00 in the morning, trying to get back to work on time?
I drove back. I drove back from New Hampshire. I drove back from UNH after partying for like 4 hours one time.
Yeah.
That was an interest. I don't think I've been more paranoid driving home, like white knuckle drive back home.
Have you ever had a speeding ticket over $300?
Close. 285. 285.
Yeah, he added on $100 because I turned off the highway and parked in someone's driveway and shut off my car. And I thought I was slick.
Oh. On the main turnpike, I drove by a cop doing like 95.
I actually had to take a class because I got too many speeding tickets in 1 year.
I had to take that class twice.
I just like to go fast. I'm sorry, man.
I had to take that class twice.
I was coming down 95 from New Hampshire, and I'm going like $120. Like, he had me dead. Had me dead to rights. I'm driving back in a Toyota Corolla doing 120.
So
not my proudest moment.
I had my first car was a 1987 Toyota Corolla with a stick shift in it, right?
Nice.
And I mean, this motherfucker barely ran. Like the exhaust like had a massive hole in it, so it was wicked loud, right? And like I would drive this sumbitch like it was like the number 8 NASCAR. It was so like I would change the oil like once every 8,000 miles. Like, and it was so bad. Like the cop pulled me over. I was doing like like probably almost 100 coming down 93 South, right?
Yes.
Coming down 93 South on the expressway. And he looked at my car. He looked at my car and he looked at me and he's like, I swear to God, verbatim, I'm surprised this sumbitch hasn't fallen apart with as fast as you're driving.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm gonna give you a ticket, but it's not gonna be as much just because of the shock that I'm in that this thing is still holding together with how you were driving it.
You didn't fall to pieces on 93 on your way back.
Dude, I was driving back from Boston one night and I had the exhaust fall off, like half of the exhaust like just gave out, right?
Oh,
and I just heard
no.
I heard it hit the ground and I was like, and I pulled over. I pulled over on the side of the road, right? I took a bunch of like like that, that tie wire, like the heavy gauge tie wire. I tie wired that some bitch to the frame and drove home.
Oh, at least you didn't use duct tape.
No, I tie wired it to the frame.
I know. But I've seen kids use duct tape and then all of a sudden they're wondering why their car is smoking.
Seriously. Oh, like it. But let's get back into the story. So, story time with Beantown is over. So let's get back to it. Valdez on the hill in the dugout here, in the bullpen, warming up for the Sox. So Phillips Valdez looking to close it out, Ross, and get us another dub.
Let's go.
2-1 now. Valdez? What do I think about Valdez?
Yeah.
I think there's potential there. There's a lot of guys on this roster where it's like, I say the same thing. It's like, yeah, there's some potential there, but they're just a massive question mark on whether or not they're going to actually get there.
Well, it's rough because you don't want to push down someone's potential, but he looks good. I'll give him credit. He looks good.
He's got a weird delivery, though. And here is a nasty, nasty changeup that is swung through by Hernandez.
Oh.
Wow.
That could have been a shot.
That was a nasty pitch. Kike was way in front of that one.
Oh, it didn't slow down until it almost reached the plate. Crazy.
This is a full count on Hernandez with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. The kick and delivery, and Kike going to fight this one off. Actually, it does stay. Does it stay foul? Yes, it stays foul. All right. So Hernandez headed back to the plate.
That looks fair. I don't know why that looked fair to me. Did it bounce out first?
I thought it stayed fair. I don't know. They didn't show me a replay.
Yeah, no replay on this. Come on, let's go, buddy. Let's go. I'm assuming Leedy does not like the Red Sox.
God damn. Come on, Bees.
Oh, down 2.
4-2 Bruins. 4-2 Islanders over the Bruins. Telling you, Ross, I had a bad feeling about today too. I was like, when the Islanders won that last game, I was like, fuck, that's not good. If they go up 3-2, that's not good. And Hernandez with the payoff pitch, and he's going to draw a walk. Here we go. Kike with a nice at bat, and he will draw the walk.
My mother texts me like once a month, and this is the one time she decides to text me.
Oh yeah, we were off on a tangent there, Rick. That was Beantown Breakdown's trip down memory lane. You can ask Beantown Breakdown's mom how much of a shit he was in his 20s.
Leedy, I only have respect because good fandom also has opponents.
My mom is going straight to heaven for having to deal with me in my 20s. Straight to heaven.
But my mom got that credit when I moved out really, really young and really kind of embarrassed her.
I
Is
hear
that
that.
bad? No, I just want to bring women home. That's all.
So Bobby Dalbach steps to the plate, and he will hit that pitch foul for strike number 2. And guess what? He's in an 0-2 hole again.
It's experience. He just doesn't have enough. He's putting himself behind it.
He swings at the first pitch too. Like, wait, it's like, dude, let that one sail by and see what it looks like. You know, like,
yeah, get a feel for it. You know.
All right, here's the 0-2 to Dalbach, and that one, a 93-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball thrown right by him for strike 3. That was right over the heart of the plate, too. That's when you hit. That's a hittable pitch, too, man.
Yeah. There was no tricks with that one. He just beat you at speed.
I don't know. Dude, I don't know what happened to him because he was absolutely smoking the ball in spring training, and then it literally just fell off a cliff.
Well, again, you know, you can't make it's tough. You know, like batting and everything else, guys get into slumps all the time.
Wow, Ross, the Islanders just scored again, 5-2.
I just saw that. I'm sorry, I was eating a slice of pizza.
It's time for Swayman. I've seen enough of Tuca shitting his pants in big moments. So time to bring the kid in. Tuca pooping his pants in big moments. That's nothing new. Ask any Bruins fan. We've seen plenty of that shit.
They still got plenty of time and plenty of hockey to play. I don't know what it is about Jameson. I had to give up beer a couple of years ago, and this has been my go-to, you know, because I got like a yeast issue, you know.
Jameson's a good drink, though, man. What's that line that Jameson has that they only make in
Yep, in Ireland.
In Ireland, yeah. That my father's secretary went to Ireland and brought 2 bottles of it back for us. Dude, that shit is whatever that is. Dude, it's delicious.
I know what you're talking about. I'm looking it up right now.
It's delicious.
Oh, let's see. It's made out of Milton cork.
You
can order it for home. Ooh, you can get it now.
Can you get it?
Personalized Jameson Distillery Edition. Excuse me. Yeah, the Distillery Edition. You can now get it overseas now, but you have to order it direct through them.
Yeah, see, like we couldn't get it here forever. They wouldn't do it. They literally wouldn't ship it here. All right, here's the 0-1. Make it 0-2 as Ottavino throws a wild pitch. Actually, that is ball 1. I thought it was a strike. Ball 1, so 1-1. So Ottavino on the mound. Haven't seen him much this year.
Nope. Hold on. I'm sending you the link for the distillery option. Hold on. Please. Just send it to you.
Yeah, that was. We got 2 bottles of that like 3 years ago, 3 years ago now. It was delicious, man. That shit was awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh, again, if you get a chance, just go to Ireland. It's beautiful.
I legit drank that to like the last drop. I was like shaking the last bit out of it.
I put it in the chat, by the way, as well for you.
I got the Twitter one.
Oh, okay. Making sure.
Yeah, I got the Twitter link. Yeah. All right, so 2-2 from Ottavino. That one chopped to Devers and on to first. Dalbach makes the catch, and that is 1 away.
Nice. Good ball. Good ball game. I got to say, it's 5-2, but it's still an exciting game. I got to give him credit, you know?
Christian Arroyo, 2 for 3 tonight. A double 2 RBIs and a walk. I like I said, Arroyo's been a pleasant surprise for them. I don't think they thought he was going to be this good.
I think every player has the potential. It's just whether they reach that potential during the season.
Yeah.
There's certain guys we keep around just for the postseason.
Yeah. They keep them there simply for the reason they know that they're going to crank it up when they need to.
And by the way, when we go on next commercial break, I got a Yankees question for you. So keep that in mind.
A Yankees question?
Yeah.
You're gonna make me talk about those disgusting pinstripes?
Yeah, but why are they so obsessed with lefties? Can someone tell me that? Why are they so obsessed with lefties? Ross, make sure Bobby is off limits on the booze. Asia Robertson.
Asia, when we have parties, I am that guy. That's all I'm going to say.
I am that guy.
That's all I'm going to say. And the Bruins just put one in the back of the net. There we go, 5-3.
There we go.
With 16-11 to go. So there we go. And Ottavino, that one a slider with no movement, crushed into center. That one hit into deep center. PK on the slide and the relay back in to hold him to a double.
Can I ask you a question? Why do they play so far back? Why does the outfield play so far back?
I don't know. I mean, I understand why center plays back because that is a deep center field.
Yeah,
but the left fielder and right fielder, I don't see the need for them to play, that deep.
I don't know if this is going to be good for stream, but I'm sending this to you, Beantown. Check your Twitters. It's pretty funny. Oh, strike 81. Cut across the plate.
Connor, Jesus Christ.
Connor's a legend for a reason.
That's the best tweet ever.
He's just another homer like us.
I basically just paid them $20 to go on a smoke ride. Jesus fucking Christ, Connor.
I just seen that. Oh,
that shit's hilarious.
Loud. Oh, that's amazing. Sorry, chat. It's an inside joke. You can look up Connor commentary on Twitter. You'll know what we're laughing about.
Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious.
I told you, man.
Dude, Connor's low key hilarious. Like he's
just a dude.
Hilarious. Dude. He's a funny dude.
He's just Connor. He's again. He's from Boston. That's who he is, and he just makes fun of stuff he sees. That's all.
All right,
you gotta get him on here for the Red Sox.
Ottavino able to get the strikeout, so that's 2 outs.
Yep.
So that'll bring up Adam Duvall, 1 for 4 on the evening with a double back in the 4th. He also scored one of the 2 Marlins runs. Yep. Ottavino going to start him off with a slider for strike 1.
Ooh, that was nasty. Not too fast, but nasty.
With that delivery that he has to that ball, that that the baseball is hard to see. That's what a lot of those guys have trouble. A lot of those guys, the submarine dudes and the guys that have that any type of a weird delivery, any opportunity these guys can get a look at, the more they can see the baseball, even if it's 100th of a second, it gives them an advantage. So those guys with the weird deliveries really do have an advantage because the ball moves in all sorts of weird ways with them.
Yeah, but the consistency is the concern, though. That's the big thing.
Yeah, can they do that for 8 straight seasons with that motion?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not.
McChicken earlier said it's actually a more natural motion. He's saying it's a misconception. I don't know when he said it, but he said it earlier in the chat. McChicken.
Here we go, Ross. 0-2 count with 2 outs. This could be the final pitch of this game.
Are we switching off to the Bruins after this?
Absolutely. Here's the 0-2 from Ottavino, and this one hit down the line to third. Gonzalez can't get to it, and that one is going to be a hit. So this game continues. Marwin Gonzalez has that one bounce off his glove, and Duvall will be safe. Again, that is the slider from Ottavino.
He got it. Yeah, that was that meatball slider again. I'm glad he didn't pull that all the way out to the left field.
You know, for watching the game and stuff like that, I haven't seen them really check the pitchers. I haven't seen the umpires go and check them.
Nope.
To be honest, I think a lot of the MLB is full of crap. If you want I think they're.
Well, again, it's like the NFL. They say a lot of shit and nothing happens.
Yeah. It's just they're doing a lot of this to make people happy.
Yeah. We're going to stamp down on Peds all day.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, sure. We'll check them. We'll make sure they're not cheating. We'll do this. We'll do that. Absolutely. And then it's just like, nope.
Yeah. Or it gets handled all behind closed doors. You know how the players' unions are. All right, we're still 5-3 on the Bruins, guys. Still a game. Still 13:24 left.
Oh, there's still plenty of time to score 2 goals.
Yep.
And we got Chicken Wing in the house, too. So don't forget about
that. Chicken Wing.
Hey, Chicken Wing. He's sleeping, conserving energy.
He's just asking if you've ever been to a Pats game. Of course he has. And he's still broke from it.
All right, so once again, Ross, runners on the corners, 2 outs, 0-2 count. Ottavino on the mound, trying to end this thing.
Let's go.
Are you going tomorrow? Are you going to the game tomorrow?
I am. It's going to be fun.
There you go.
They don't have whiskey right there yet.
Are they playing, who are they playing, the Royals?
I think so.
It's the Royals, right?
I believe. So. My wife's the smart one, as you can tell. Hold on.
I thought it was
full schedule.
No, Astros. Astros, not Royals. Astros.
My thank you.
Houston. The cheating Astros. The asterisk O's.
Now, were you one of those people who didn't want Cora to come back because he coached the team when they were cheating, or you don't give a shit?
Fuck that. I wanted him back. He's the best coach that we had. Get his ass back in here. I don't give a shit. Bang on all them motherfucking trash cans. Bang on all them motherfucking trash cans and all them eye watches you want. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Bring back Francona.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Fuck that.
No shit. Ray says the same shit.
This one hit to left, and it's going to go all the way back to the wall. And bring a run across. Yes, it does. That will bring a run across the plate for the Marlins, and it's 5-3. And now the go-ahead run steps to the plate with 2 outs. So we got to fix our banner as the Marlins creeping closer in this one.
Yep. No chance for a double play now.
Oh. And I got to
switch. Why would we need one? It's 2 outs, right? 2 outs, yep. I got to figure out where the Bruins are playing, what station.
Yeah, Sox are on Nesson, right?
Yeah, I'm just seeing where the Bruins are on.
Oh, Asia. I know they cheated in 2018, but I don't give a fuck. The World Series trophy is nice and polished up in Boston, and I'll take that shit any day of the week.
We have no shame. You have to understand that.
Zero. I have no shame at all. Give me that trophy. Give me that damn
thing. Live through the early years of the Red Sox and tell me you care. You know?
I'll polish that sumbitch up real nice and put it right up on its pedestal and look at it all day. And Ottavino kicks and delivers strike 3. Red Sox
and that's a win. And that's a Red Sox win. Let's get W's in the chat. I'm sorry, New York fans. You know you don't like this, but it is what it is. Okay, now we're the Bruins.
So let's find the freaking Bruins.
Damn right.
Where'd my chicken wing? Did you eat my remote?
587 on Fios. All right.
Let's
switch over to the Bruins.
Hey, chicken wing. Where'd my remote go? Did you eat that, sumbitch?
Are you a Verizon down there? You Comcast?
Hold on. I gotta find the remote. Hey, bud. Why is there teeth marks in my TV remote? Why is there teeth marks? Why are they there? Did you chew it?
You on Verizon or you on Comcast?
Comcast.
Let me know what channel you're on. I'm on Verizon.
I am on. I got it right now. I am on NBC.
Thank you.
All right, so the B is going to send this one down in Islander territory. Power play for the Isles again. 50 seconds to go. Damn, man. Come on, Bruins. Islanders going to push the puck into Bruin territory. Rask going to look at it as it goes behind him. Islanders with control from the Bruin blue line now into the right circle. Boston able to chip that away from them and push it back to center ice. Islanders will retrieve and again push the puck into the Bruins offensive zone to the left circle. Boston there to chip this puck into the air, and it drifts all the way back to Varlamov, and he will hand it off to his defense. Islanders not going to waste any time, and they will dump it in behind Rask and try to chase this puck down. Bruins win the race to the puck, though. They control from their own zone, and it is quickly sent through their neutral zone and clear.
All right, let's update that background.
Oh, that's right. We got to do that.
Update the background.
So let's do that right about now. I think we need a little bit of that. I think we need a little bit of some Bruins. All right, Boston from the right circle, the shot. That one goes wide right. And it will make its way back out to the Islander blue line. Big hit there from New York. Battle for the puck. That one comes off of Smith's stick, and it's taken by the Isles up the left side boards into the left circle, and they will wrap this puck around behind Rask. Boston gathers it back in. Krejci with it now. Krejci going to push it back to the Bruin blue line, and the Islanders right there to return the favor. It's dumped in. And Rask going to take this and paddle it off to his defense up the left side boards. Bruins with a chance here. Pasternak coming on net, and he is cut off and smothered inside the left circle. Islanders take control, and it's chipped back out to center ice. Pasta with an opportunity there for a second.
Eight minutes 53 left.
I tell you one thing, that Pasta for about 5 seconds had an opportunity for a shot, and then it closed down in a hurry.
Oh, absolutely.
The Islanders play good D, man. They do. Oh, we gotta get Kicking Wing up on Cam for his luck. Come here, big guy.
Come on, Wings.
Come here, Kicking Wing. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. We need you. We need your luck, big guy. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, what's up? Hashtag don't tell mom, but I think I might just cut your cone off tomorrow and tell her that it fell off. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah. Hashtag don't tell miss. Don't tell miss, but we might just hashtag free Finn and cut his cone off. And just be like, oh, it fell off. He did something and it fell off. He's had this some bitch for long enough.
Yeah, right.
All right, here we go. Back at it. Back on the ice. Bruins down by 2. The Yankees lose.
Yankees lose.
Yankees lose.
We just gotta get Tampa Bay to lose some games. I'm serious, man.
Come here. Come over here. Come here, bud. What are you doing? All right,
I'm
here
gonna
we go.
pop in and pop out for 1 second because it's not letting me update my background. Just one second.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Jump in and jump out. All right, here we go, guys. Face off from the dot in Bruin territory, won by the Islanders. They will control from center ice, and it's sent up the left side boards and into Boston territory. McAvoy there to retrieve it for the Bruins. Up the ice, he goes to the Bruin blue line, and it's sent all the way across the ice. Here's a shot that goes wide. That's taken away by the Islanders. And the Bruins manage to clear again. Bergeron sends it across. Bergie shoots, and he is denied. Here's the rebound attempt by Marchand, and that is also saved by Varlamov. This one thrown on net wildly, and it will go wide to the right. Centering pass by the Bruins is taken away by the Islanders and sent clear. Hey, come here, bud. Hey, Finnegan, come here. Finnegan, come here. Bruins up the left side boards. And now to the Islander. There we go. And now to the Islander blue line, and it's sent behind Varlamov. Back out now to the Islander blue line and sent. This one's sent clear. Boston gathers and sends it back behind the behind the Islander net. So once again, we play this back and forth game. And Chicken Wings chewing on something that doesn't sound good. So I'll be right back.
Okay. Take a look at the comments while we're here. Put Chicken Wing in a baby harness. Thanks, Luke. Oh. Let's see.
Hey, what are you doing? Are you taking over? You taking over? Oh.
A lot of people hoping that Chicken Wing sheds the cone soon.
Oh, hey, come here. I know. Dad's a fat ass and he's moving you around. I know.
Oh, Leedy's talking trash.
This one's centered, and it's sent across the ice. Pasternak with it now against the right side boards. Pasta going to send it back out to Bergeron at the blue line. Bergie across the ice. This one's sent now into the left circle. Thrown in front, and it's not.
Come on.
Who is that got knocked down? Is that McAvoy? McAvoy gets crushed in front of the Islander net. No call.
Yep.
And the Isles are going to take this and clear it. 6 minutes. 6 minutes to go. Islanders control from center ice, and all the Isles are playing keep away now. Bruins up the left side boards.
Let's go.
They will chip this puck behind Varlamov, gather it back in. Smith with it. Smith Going to wrap this puck around the boards, and it's sent right back at him by the Islanders and clear. Damn. Come on, guys.
Gotta capitalize.
All right, this puck gathered back in by the Bruins and sent up the right side boards. Krejci with it, going to leave it off for Smith. They shoot. He shoots and scores. There we go. It's 5-4.
Let's go.
Bruins score.
Go.
David Krejci. And the Garden is alive again. What an effort. What an effort.
How many times did he block that puck?
Krejci with an incredible pass, and then Hall just absolutely buries this thing in front of the net. So what a pass there from Krejci, and Hall takes this and buries it right in front of the net.
That is awesome.
Dude, talk about Taylor Hall coming in huge for them.
Well, it never gave up. Legitimately, the goalie saved it twice, and he still knocked it in. Crazy. Oh, there's that whiny coach. Take a look at him. Take a good look. Oh, we don't like the way they do face-off.
I hope Bergeron shoots the OT winner. I hope he shoots the OT winner and gives him goes and hands him his stick or something.
It says he's cheating. It's like, go eat it.
That dude can ingest a satchel of Richards. How about that?
He was actually on live air talking about how we cheat on centers. It's like, oh, come on face-off, really?
So there's 5:17 to go. Face-off at center ice. Bruins within one. Where is Diesel? Diesel is sleeping on the kitchen floor. That away. All right, this face-off won by Boston and immediately sent behind the Islander net. Boston with control. McAvoy with it from the blue line. This one sent into the left circle. Bruins giving chase. Here's the wraparound, and it's taken away by Varlamov. Bergeron going to keep this puck in the offensive zone. Fresh legs on the ice for the Bruins. Line change in effect. The Islanders as well. So they are platooning these guys in and out in a hurry. Quick line changes. Fresh legs on the ice for both teams. That puck run down by the Bruins behind their own net. Big hit from the Islanders, though. That'll regain them control from the left circle, and it's dumped in behind Rask. Both teams fighting to clear this puck, and the Bruins will push it back to center ice. Now up the right side boards, and Boston met immediately by the Islander defense as they will clear that puck out of harm's way, and it's sent behind to Rask. Gathered back in by the Bruins. Sent up to center ice. Krejci with it from the left circle. Krejci throws this one on net. The rebound, and that is Smith going for the putback. And it is taken away and gloved by Varlamov, and he will put the glove down and freeze play.
That was so close.
There's an opportunity there. They had another one.
Oh, my God. Dude,
now we got us a hockey game. We
do. We'd be going nuts right now at the bar.
I'll tell you one thing. If the Bruins win this game, they're winning the series.
Oh, absolutely. Momentum, massive.
If they win this game, they're winning the series.
It's all because I said Bruins win in my tag here.
We also have chicken wing.
Exactly. So how close are you cutting that thing off right now?
Hey, chicken wing. What are you doing? He's like, shut up. I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, my wife has got like 15 games this season she's going to be going to. And one of those is going to be Yankees. Yeah.
I gotta get a couple of games in. I want to get a couple of them in July, like after the 4th, after the holiday. Probably get
Well, send me like the dates you want, because my wife is always on there looking for games, and she gets up early just to pick out Red Sox tickets.
I'd like to get to at least like 6. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm pretty proud of the fact my wife dated a Red Sox player. I'm pretty proud of that fact.
We gotta start getting some more opportunities too. Start crashing the net a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, when they do, like, again, that goalie is fantastic, but again, we gotta overwhelm them.
Because I think if you push the Islander goalie, I think you can get opportunities. You just gotta keep them under pressure. Krejci going to take the faceoff for the Bruins in Islander territory. This puck free on the ice in front of the net, and it's taken by the Isles and clear. Bruins giving chase, and this puck in front of Rask, and he is forced to make the save and put the glove down. That one drifted right in front of Tuukka.
What's your time on the clock right now, by the way? So I can line it up.
And I take that back. It is not. I take it back. It's not Rask. It's Swayman in net. I take that back. It is Swayman in net. My mistake. That is the young kid in net, Swayman. Tuukka has been pulled. So Poopy Pants Tuukka is sitting on the bench. That might rub some Bruin fans the wrong way. My bad.
Again. He's wearing a helmet. You're good.
All right, Islanders going to take this puck and throw it behind Swayman. It's gathered back in and sent back up the left side boards to center ice. Big hit there from the Islanders. But good job there from the Bruins to get this puck into the offensive zone. And the Isles return the favor as we go back and forth into neutral zone with possession. This puck going to drift all the way back down behind Varlamov. And we are officially under 3 minutes. So when does Swayman get pulled? 2 minutes? And here's one in front of Swayman. The shot, that one taken away by the Bruins. Nice block there. The puck sent up the right side boards. And back and forth we go again with the neutral zone. Big time hit there. That might have been a hook.
Hooking.
No call from the ref. No call from the ref at all. Nothing. This one a shot on Swayman, and he will glove that and hang on to it.
How is that not a hooking?
So no call there on the big hook on Pastrnak. Let's see.
No, it wasn't hooking. Okay, good call.
They just hit it. It looks like he just hit him. Yeah, no,
good call. I take that back.
I thought he caught him with his stick. That's why he turned him around like that, but he just hit him. All right, here we go. 5-4. Islanders by 1. When does Swayman get pulled? 2 minutes?
They're going to have to get aggressive.
Behind the Bruin net. Swayman looking on as his defense will push the puck back to the Bruin blue line and out to center ice. 2:18 to go, 2:15, 2:14, 2:13, 2:12, 2:10. Varlamov going to come out of his net to paddle that one back to the boards. And here we go, Ross, about to cross under 2 minutes.
Let's go.
2, 1, and 0. That's the 2 minute mark. Under 2 to go. 157, 156, 155, 154, 153, 152, and ticking. Bruins with control. And there goes Swayman. Empty net for the Bruins. Extra attacker on the ice. 1:45. Boston going to try and tie this thing up. 6 attackers for the Bruins. Boston going to send this puck into the left corner, and it is pushed back out to center ice by the Islanders. Boston retreats back into their own zone. They will reset and try it again. 1:24 on the clock and ticking. Now 1:20. Free puck on the ice at center ice, gathered back in by the Isles, and they will push it off to the Bruin blue line. Grizzly gathers it back in, and he will hand it off to his line mate up the ice. That one is, who is that? That's Pasta. Pasta up the right side boards, and we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage. Oh, Pasta trying to make a play, and that puck just comes off of his stick. Just loses it off of his stick. Bruins with an empty net with 106. Once again, Bruins with an empty net at 106. Marchand, McAvoy, Berge. It looks like, I think that's Grizzlick. No, Krejci. Marchand, Berge, Krejci. So the top line going to talk things over here, guys. Cassidy firing them up. So Bergeron, Marchand, Krejci, Pasta, McAvoy, all on the ice for the Bruins.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Show that heart.
106 to go in regulation. Boston trying to force overtime. Come on, you fucks. Let's go.
Yeah, Water King Anonymous. That's right. Let's fucking go, Bruins. Let's fucking go.
Come on, man. Punch one in. Put one in the back of the net. Let's go to OT. Let's go to overtime. All right, face-off from the dot in Islander territory, won by the Isles. They will work up the right side boards. It's wrapped behind Swayman from right to left. This one makes its way all the way back into the left circle. Both teams fighting for possession, gathered back in by the Isles and sent back to center ice. 50 seconds now and ticking. And Swayman back in to gather that puck in, and he heads to the bench again. 6 attackers on the ice. Empty net, 42 seconds now. Dumped in behind Varlamov, and the Isles will win the race to the puck, and it's sent back to the blue line. Once again, dumped in behind the net. Berge giving chase. Bergeron with it, hands it off, and it's sent back to the blue line. Now over to the right circle. McAvoy going to put it behind the Islander net. Bruins into the left circle, now back out to the blue line, trying to set the one-timer up, and the Islanders take that away, and it's pushed back to the Bruin blue line. 13 seconds, 12, 11, 10 seconds now. This one thrown behind the net. Krejci giving chase, 7 seconds. Krejci with it from the left circle. Bergeron shoots. That one is wide left. With 3.9 to go. What's up, Willie? Willie G, the score is 5-4 in favor of the Islanders. But I will say this, though. At least they fought back into it. So even if they do lose, they still had some, they still had some fight.
Yep.
I almost want to say it. Stay with the kid.
Yeah, again. Stay with the young kid. I mean, what was most of the goals scored on?
I'm just saying, stay with the kid. I almost want to say it. All right, this puck face-off in the Islander zone, won by the Bruins. The shot from the blue line, and that's it. Pastrnak misses, and the Isles take it 5-4. Damn it.
L in the chat, boys and ladies. L in the chat. L in chat.
I will say this: at least they fought their way back from 5-2.
There was no giving up.
3 stars of the game: David Pastrnak, Varlamov, and Barzal.
Your boy Pasta.
2 goals for Pasta, 2 goals and an assist for Pastrnak tonight, so he played well. 40 saves on the night for Varlamov, the goalie for the Islanders.
Plenty of shots on goal. We only scored how many times out of that?
The Bees get like this sometimes. You know what I mean, though? They just – I give credit where credit's due, though. That kid, that Varlamov kid hung on. He hung on there. That guy –
Wait to the end.
At this point in the playoffs, dude, it's in the postseason. Just a win's a win. whether you win by an inch or a mile, as long as you win.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When the playoffs happen, it doesn't matter how you win, just win.
It's just win. Win and move on, and that's it. You know, it doesn't matter how you do it. It really doesn't.
Even if the officiating was terrible.
Oh, the officials screwed the Bruins today. They did. But newsflash, it's because they want the series to go 7.
Yep. It's always how they go. Let's see.
But that was a good win for the Sox today too, though. The pitching actually, they surprised me. I tell you, man, if we could get that type of stuff on a nightly, just mediocre to above average, that's all we really needed to be for the Sox to be good.
Yeah, I know. It's just I don't feel like there's anyone in the bullpen right now that expresses any sort of fear like like the pitchers of old back in the 2000s and everything else.
Yeah,
that's my concern.
There's no real guy in the lineup that like Sale was that guy for us. You know what I mean?
Yes, he was. Yep.
But you didn't want to have to hit against him. You didn't want to even Evaldi can have those nights where he gets busted and banged up.
Yeah.
I've seen him get pushed out in 2 innings before because he just doesn't have it.
I'm not even too impressed by our closers either. Like these are the guys who only pitch for 1 inning. We're expecting them to get 9 strikes. And like we're getting like bases loaded situations happening. We do that to good teams, we're gonna get eaten alive.
Yeah, no doubt. No, and that's the hitting too. It's like I said, I just got a feeling it's just gonna be a very roller coaster. It's like we just have to hope that lineup is healthy and rolling in the right direction when the playoffs start. Because if it is, when they do start hitting and they start hitting well and they get their confidence, they hit the cover off the ball.
No. I mean, batting is not the concern right now. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we can't expect them to hit 8 runs every freaking game. I mean,
no.
If you look at the schedule, like the majority of games we've gotten over 6 runs.
Yeah.
And once we get past that 6-run barrier, like again, our pitching staff can't hold out. It is what it is. I don't know. I just want to see some moves. I want to see. I don't know. I don't know if I want to see a big pickup, but again, we got a lot of dead weight on there. That's my thoughts on
the back end of that line. The back end of that bullpen is terrible. They have to do something.
My wife literally, she barely ever swears. The only time she swears is when she looks at Red Sox pitching.
But that would make anybody swear. Look at it.
She's the woman at Red Sox game that people tell her, the net is not soundproof, right? She met Veritek and he said that to her. You know that?
Really?
Yeah, she's a redhead. You can't miss her in a crowd. So, what's our thoughts going forward? We'll start off with the Red Sox. What's your thoughts going forward right now? Pitching staff, everything else is pretty solid. What's your thoughts going forward?
At the beginning, before the season even started, I pegged them at like 88 wins. That's where I put them at. 88 wins.
Yep.
I think they can go, judging from what their schedule looks like now that I've seen it, I think they could go about 90, 93, maybe 92, somewhere in there. So maybe a little bit better than I thought they would be, but I think they're going to be about anywhere from 85 to 92, 93 wins. 93 wins at the most, probably. But I do think 90 wins is doable for them.
I'm gonna go 100 wins. I think this team, if the pitching comes back alive, I think we can get 100 wins out of the season.
It all depends on how. Yeah, like if they get Sale back, they could hit 100. I think if they get Sale back this season, they could hit 100. Because I'm looking at it. Houston's going to be
looking at the
tough.
schedule. I'm not scared. I'm not scared by the schedule. Look at this.
Houston, they're 50-50. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The Blue Jays don't scare me. Atlanta doesn't scare me. The Royals don't scare me. Even the Yankees really don't scare me.
We have a path to 100 games. We have a path. There is a straight line path to 100 games.
Yeah, looking at it, yeah, they could do that. They absolutely could.
And look at, we got Philly at the end, who we destroyed. Will we put up 10 on them? 10 runs?
Yeah.
Last time we played them? I don't know. This could be, like, shockingly enough, this could be a record season. But I'm a homer anyways.
Now looking at the extended one, I could see 100. They could get 100 if they manage to go 2 out of 3 with most of these series, which they should.
Yes.
At least through July, they look like they're going to go. They shouldn't lose too much in July.
Nope.
Not July, June. They shouldn't lose too much in June because they play the Braves. They play that. The month of June is the Astros, the Blue Jays, the Braves, the Yankees, and the Royals. They shouldn't lose much this month. They should be able to gain a lot of ground.
Yeah, again, Toronto's an interesting topic, but again, it's all batting I'm concerned with them. You know, other than that, I'm not too impressed by any of the teams here.
Yeah, I kind of like, I knew the batting was going to be up and down because you can't stay hot forever. And
no,
you can't stay hot forever. So we're just going to have to weather those lows and hope they don't last long. You know, maybe 3 games, 4 games. As soon as you get past that 4-game mark, when you're, for losing streaks, that's when you start really losing ground. Once you get past 3 or 4 games, that's when you really start losing grips on the on divisions and stuff like that. As long as you can keep those losing streaks to to no more than 3 or 4 games, you should be okay. They should be okay.
Exactly. Again, it looks positive. And let me know if you ever want me to check in on Red Sox tickets for you.
Yeah, I'm probably going to try to get to about 5 or 6 games, somewhere between June and July, somewhere in there.
Okay. But no, solid games today. I wish the Bruins pulled it out, but they had some struggles early on. They had to play way too much catch up.
The one thing I've noticed over the years with the Bruins is when you are able to knock them, they play a very slow, very calculated, very methodical, thought out, X's and O's executed game. They're not really flying by the seat of their pants. They're not like, they're not really heavy crash the net team. It's when they look for good opportunities. They don't just throw pucks on net for no reason. When they shoot, it's going to be a good opportunity. That's usually not their game to just throw pucks on net all over. When they shoot, it's, they look for good opportunity, good angle, good setup. And when you're able to kind of, push the one thing they've really had trouble with is if you pressure them in their own zone. Like if you pressure them in their own zone and make it tough for them to get the puck out of their own territory, that's where they run into trouble, because then they start to chase. And once you get them chasing, it's tough for them to recover.
Yeah. What was your thoughts on Tuukka? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's when they've always run into trouble is when they get pressured in their own zone, because they don't have a lot of guys. They don't have a lot of defensemen who are good at making that initial pass through the neutral zone and getting, starting the rush. That's one of the things that they've kind of been lacking over the last, couple of years. Like Krug was really good at it, but we lost him to the trade market. But he was really good. McAvoy's really good at it. But after after McAvoy, it's just such a drop off for like offensive defensemen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and it's not pretty. Tuca,
A
do you
lot of
blame
a
this?
lot of
Oh, go.
a lot of the Bruins guys are stay at home defense guys. McAvoy's the only one that's actually like an offensive, an offensive defenseman. But that's where they struggle.
Now, what's your thoughts on Tuca's performance tonight? Do you think it was a bad performance on the defensive front, or do you believe it was like his head was really in the game at that point?
I'll have to go back and look at the stats and look at the goals that were scored because I didn't get to see much of the game. But I'll have to go back and look and see how they were, because if it's sometimes it's a combination with him. Like the soft goals have got to stop with him. Those little dribblers that he lets through, like those are infuriating. You know what I mean? Like those type of goals are infuriating. But I'll have to go back and look and see like how they scored their goals.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it right now. There was plenty of shots on goal, but I don't think it goes over 20. And 4 goals were scored. We had 40 on the opposing team.
Yeah,
that's not a great average. That's not. I mean, again, from a numbers guy like me, doesn't look great.
From what people were telling me, the referees were not good either. This was not a well officiated game either.
Mm-hmm.
From what I'm reading and what I'm seeing, from the beat writers and stuff like that, that the officiating was a massive issue tonight. So on both ends, they said the Islanders got hosed and so did the Bruins.
So really.
They got to do what like the NFL does, like take the best referee crews you can. Like I don't know if they do that or not, but they seriously a lot of these playoff games. Never mind the Bruins, but even the series outside of the Bruins, some of these games have been terribly officiated.
No, it's been pretty terrible. You'll see a lot of situations where it's just like a whole feed of people like just showing clips of things. It's just like not even being called, hooking. Just things that could cause major injury to players, which is frustrating.
No doubt. I do think the Bruins will be all right. Even though they lost this game, they still fought. The fight is still there. That's what counts. The fight is still there. It's not
if it was like a 5-0 game, we would have been really, really worried,
It's not like they gave up either. You know what I mean? Like if that was like if we watched the final 5 minutes of that game and they gave up, then it would have been a different story. Like if we could see them like giving up and they left Tuca out there and they didn't or they left, I mean, if they just gave up, it would have been a different story, but it seemed like they're still fighting. So that's encouraging.
The thing I always respect about the Bruins is the fact that like their fan base, they never give up. You know, they always support each other. It is like one of those very team dynamics, it's something to be seen. It's something to be seen because when you see Patriots fans, they're the first ones to blame Coach Belichick. They're the first ones to blame whatever player on the field. The Bruins just say like they have the best fan base. Gotta say.
Well, hockey's different too, man. It's a different animal. That sport is. Hockey's a whole different animal.
Brotherhood and whatnot.
I mean, you got to have a set of balls to play that sport, man. Hockey's not an easy
they're
sport.
underpaid. And they're underpaid too.
Oh, they're super.
They're the NFL
super
players.
Underpaid. Think about all the hits. Like you talk about football putting your body at risk. I mean, one good hockey hit and you're done. You know what I mean? Like you take one or two good hits that get you to, one or two good, big concussions and you're toast, man.
You remember that cheap shot earlier in the season on that kid? I can't remember his name, but I think it was in the news quite a bit. Like the guy literally led with his stick and like tried to take
yeah.
What was that? I don't know. I'm old. I can't remember things anymore.
I don't know why. I don't know why they started the game early. I don't know. Oh, you know why they started the 5? It was a 5:10 start. It was a makeup game. That's why. Because they don't ever start at 5:10. That's
Oh,
why.
yeah.
That's
Okay,
why they started at 5. That's why they started at 5:10 because it was a makeup game.
Interesting. Yeah, because it would have been nice if it was Red Sox was an early game and the Bruins were a later game. You would have gotten double the content.
For real.
Oh,
you're talking the Bruins? Why they dropped the puck at 6:30? I don't know. That was an early drop for them.
Well, they usually like 7:10, 7 o'clock type game.
No, they're usually like 7:30. Yeah, they're usually at 7:30. The Bruins started at 6:30. But yeah, that was I think the Sox will be fine. They just their
pitching is
it's just it's not even the starting rotation. It's just the bullpen. That's like it's the bullpen that could the depth. It's the depth that could it got them last year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's what did them in last year. They just they have no depth outside of the starting rotation.
And it terrifies me when I see Richards go in, or I see that kid you call the human dumpster fire. It's just like I know runs are going to be scored at that point.
Yeah, Josh Taylor's good for at least 2 runs a game. He is. No matter when he comes in, he's good for a run or 2 a game. Like it's, but like we said it, like we said at the beginning of the stream, they sold out. They sold out for the offensive end. They're banking on beating teams 6, 6-4. 5-3, 5. I mean, they're banking on beating teams, like basically outscoring them. And hopefully they get a big enough lead so the other team can't run them down. I think that's the strategy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Score big in the beginning, see if they can catch up.
And I mean, to me, that's what it's like because you're back into your bullpen. There was no attention paid to that whatsoever in the offseason. So it's let's spend the first 6 innings trying to run a score up as high as we can get it. And then basically just hope that it lasts. That lead is big enough to last through the game.
You hit the nail on the head. It's just like, I don't trust them in pitching wise to hold the lead. I just don't. Defense is fine.
Yeah.
There's certain hits that just make it through the infield, and that's baseball. But I do not trust the pitching to put any fear into these batters whatsoever.
No.
I don't.
Well, and also when you run into teams that can hit just as good as you can in the postseason, that's where it's gonna get them. You know what I mean? Like it's well,
we're gonna be going up soon against one of the best batters in baseball, which is from the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah.
If we could have locked him down, we would have a sweep of the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah.
But now people have a formula to beat us.
So John Larson says the NL West and the AL East are the 2 strongest divisions this year. That's true.
I can agree with that.
It's offense, you know what I mean? But it's like to me, I've always been a defensive, like even football defense. I've always been a defensive guy. I like the pitching matchups. Like, give me an above average hitting team, but an A+ pitching staff and bullpen, and that you know what I mean.
Well, how we win that World Series?
Because if you win a World Series and you win it 1-0, it doesn't matter. You won the World Series 1-0.
Exactly.
All you got to do is score one run and shut them out.
Can you remember when Pedro used to come to the mound, or Schilling, like even Schilling? Let's even go back to Schilling. Let's go back to Clemens. When they went to the mound, there was a dread in batters that they were coming up to the plate. And I just don't see anyone on our bullpen that does that at all.
Yeah.
I just want that. That's like, again, one guy.
No, I know. They just, it's definitely worrisome that they literally paid no attention to that aspect of stuff. And I think personally, I think when they play teams like the Dodgers that can hit, like the Dodgers, like these teams like the Rays, Tampa Bay, don't get it twisted. Tampa Bay can play small ball on you all day long. They'll hit singles. They will single you to death. You know what I mean?
They love chipping right over that infield. They just love those little chip hits. They don't need home runs. They're just going to win you with 1,000 cuts. Beat you with 1,000 cuts.
But and it works. Like I said, that's situational baseball. And that's how you win games. That's not only how you win games, but that's how you win in the playoffs too. Situational hitting. Like
even John Larson in our chat is like saying our pitching staff is not overpowering. Like
no,
nothing about it that is.
It's definitely not, man. It's and like I'm going to be very curious to see how they do against some of these teams that can hit just as good as they can.
Yep.
Like when we play the Rays, that's going to be an interesting series because they can hit just like we can.
But if we can sweep the Rays, I'll take back everything I said about the pitching. But again, we can't be giving up 6 runs a game.
It's got to be just like I said, if we can get, like I said earlier, all we got to do is get it to be just good enough. Just good enough and make sure the hitting is still going. That's all we need.
Yep. But what happens when the hitting dies? That's the question because everyone goes through slumps.
We've seen it though. Look what happened. They got smoked 10 to 1 or 11 to that's what happens. That's situations like that are what happens when the hitting dies. That's what happens when they don't hit.
I mean, we took 3 L's to Baltimore.
That's what I mean. Because literally that's what happens when the hitting doesn't hit. Because you have no pitching to back that up.
Okay, who do you think was pitching during that Baltimore game?
That was Richards, wasn't it?
It is.
That was Richards, right? That 11 run. Yeah, that was Richards. That was when he was having all those mechanics issues earlier on in the season.
How many pitches do you think we went through in that game?
Probably like 6.
You are 100% correct.
I think 6. Hold on. Right, 6. Right. There was Richards got bounced, and then so it was Richards, and then there was 6. 1, 2, and then that was they pitched 6. I think 6.
Yep. You had Richards, Taylor, Whitlock, Sawarmi. I can't remember his name.
The Sawarmi. Yeah.
And then Ottavino closed out the night. 7. Oh, how many runs? Let's see. Yeah, Richards was painful. Just painful.
But I do think the Sox, don't get me wrong, man. I think the Sox can get in the playoffs. I think they'll make the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
88 or 90 wins will get you in. That'll definitely get you in.
Yeah. My concern is just that pitching is just
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if they tried to move 2 of those. Like Whitlock's not too bad, but they need to give him more experience. They need to let him pitch more.
Yep. I mean, and then in those games, they only put in 3 pitchers.
Like I would my bullpen, I would stick with Salamora because he's kind of come on lately and shown that there's definitely some potential there. I think Whitlock has some potential. You just got to get him more time on the mound and let him, just get him experience. I would hang on to him. I would hang on to Salamora. I would hang on to Valdez, and then I would hang on to Barnes.
Well, Valdez is young. He's got a future ahead of him. I just don't see it in Richards. And yeah, Richards is my big complaint right now anyways.
But they knew what they were getting with him too, and they still, you know what I mean? And they
Do you think it's a lack of options at the time? And they just we got to fill in.
I think they were just looking to fill a roster spot with him. To be honest,
Okay.
I think they were just looking to fill a roster spot with him. I don't think they. I think they knew what the expectations were with him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just. I mean, again, he's not terrible, but he's not the guy. He's not a guy. That's my thoughts on him, anyways. Just by his current record, anyways.
That's also true. John Larson made a good point too. He said the bottom of the roster isn't producing shit either. That's a fact. Those guys down bottom got to start hitting too.
Yeah, and the Orioles put us in a position where that was the first time we've ever been swept ever in Fenway. The second time in our history.
Yeah.
That's with Richards starting off.
I remember watching that series and just being like, what is going on?
I think they were figuring things out and putting the pieces together, but it was like Baltimore is not the type of team. And I'm not saying every team is not a threat, but it's Baltimore. They're almost in a rebuild at this point.
There's no way, shape, or form or reason this Red Sox should lose to that is a team they should absolutely stomp into the ground and 10 out of 10 times that they play them.
Yeah, I mean,
check out the Nets and Bucks score. All right, let's see.
How bad is it?
Damn, 105-74. Ouch.
Is that the Nets losing or winning?
The Nets are beating the brakes off the Bucks right now. 105-74, and there's still half of the fourth quarter to go. Damn.
Yeah. Let's see. This is a quote from Richards, by the way, during the Red Sox. It's 3 games in the season, kind of an early panic button. If we've invested our entire take on 3 games, I don't think anyone would be able to predict a World Series winner. This is one series. And I'm just like, how about now, Richards?
Yeah, but it sets the tone for the rest of the season, though.
Absolutely. I don't like that. Again, there's nothing good you can say in that situation, but my God.
I get what he's trying to say. It's like, all right, relax. It's a couple of games, but at the same time, it's like it also sets the tone and the mood for the season. Like you have to, winning early is everything. Winning early and setting the tone for the season is what you want to do.
And winning the trust of your teammates. That's not a small thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, Richards, I call him Joe Dirt. Because he looks like Joe Dirt. I do. I call him Joe Dirt.
Oh my God.
That score is ugly, man.
Oh, Leedy's getting roasted in the chat right now.
Now it's
just reported.
Hey, now it's 110-74.
Oh, that is pain. Oh.
So the Nets are on a run right now, 110-74 with 6:40 to go in the game.
I don't want to see them win. I want them to lose, and I want them to lose badly.
So let's check this out. Hold on, check this. So Durant has 32. Irving has 22, and Harris has 13. So Durant leading the way there. Wow, Giannis only has 18 points the whole game.
Wow.
Giannis has 18 points the whole game. I wonder who they have on him. And they said that's without Harden too. Harden's not playing.
That is true. Looking at it right now. Wow, that's pain. That's real pain right there.
110-74 with 5.5 to go. Jesus. Now it's 113. They just hit a 3.
Oh, Jameson just released a new beer sign. Do I want to spend $480 on it? No, my wife would tell me.
Dude, they're just. They're just ridiculous. They outscored Milwaukee 36-19 in the first quarter. That's what did it.
Oh.
The second quarter was close, 29-22. Third quarter was so they got him in the first quarter and just never looked back.
Yeah, 36, 29, 30, and then right now 18 points in the fourth. Oof.
And they're on a
Big
run.
oof. That's a big oof right there.
Now it's 116. They just hit another three. 116-74.
Again, they're not scoring 40. Well, how many points are they gonna have to score? Jesus. Yeah, that's all. That's all sewn up.
So Asia said that Blake Griffin posterized Giannis earlier with a big dunk.
That is pain.
They're just really like, how do you, so it's Harden, Durant, and Kyrie Irving. Those are three of like the top 7 best scorers in the NBA right now.
Well, the tough thing is that a team can become a championship team in the NBA by having the right 3 or 4 players.
Yeah.
You can't do that in football. You can't do that in hockey, and you can't do that in baseball. It's the only sport where you can pull that off. You know?
Yeah.
So the problem is that people are shocked when it becomes a diva sport. And it's just like, well, it only takes 3 players to make a championship team. Yeah. I'm sorry, NBA fans, but that is your sport in a nutshell. It's not as much of a team sport as, say, the Red Sox, Bruins, or Patriots, or, those other sports. Oh, Billy Bob Jones says you guys are annoying. I hope that's not towards us.
Oh yeah? We're annoying.
I don't know what he's talking about. Let's see if Billy Bob can tell if it's us or not.
Oh, he's a troll that shows up every once in a while.
Oh, that's cute.
And how you doing there, bud? Did you watch the ad on your way in? If you did, thanks a lot. Appreciate that.
I'm here to make Bobby money. Oh, I got my first hater on DPN, so I feel very accomplished right now.
Oh, we like the trolls here. That dude's probably like 37, living in either his mom's attic or basement with no girlfriend and no life, and he probably flips burgers at like a local McDonald's or Burger King or fast food joint.
My wife and my family are never going to let me live this down because they found it and they gave me shit the entire barbecue while I was cooking about it. Let me see if I can pull up the quote. It's amazing.
That dude is like a fart sniffing, helmet to bed wearing numbnuts.
And again, I understand.
Just another booger eater on YouTube.
I know. It's just funny because I'm just a middle-aged man who's been watching sports for 31 years. It's like, and I enjoy it. I've never claimed to be an expert in anything.
Hey, bud, too, right? Hey, Billy Bob, make sure you give me that thumbs down too, because it's interaction with the channel. So it basically means the same thing as a thumbs up. If you didn't already know that, dumbass, now you do. So it's interaction with the channel. So either way, your retarded ass is helping me. So appreciate that. Thanks a lot, bud. And you probably watched the ad on the way in. So once again, thank you. And this dude is sitting in like a dark attic or a dark basement looking at a YouTube screen, just steam coming out of his ears, just banging away on his computer or his phone.
Oh, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Hey, it's Ross. It just got pushed to 121-74. The Bucks have not scored in like 5 minutes.
Oh, here's the direct quote. Okay. I'm not gonna say the kid's name, but so just rewatching the draft party and had a question. I love you and Connor, but why does Russ have to call people fat and make fun of them? He has no football knowledge and really hurts the show.
A bunch.
I'm like
bunch
4
of
whiskeys
clowns.
in at that point.
Hey,
Four
how
whiskeys in.
about this? If you if you really want to say something, how about you put your face on camera and come out from behind that keyboard you're hiding under? Dude, 121-74. It's been like legit 4 minutes.
That's abuse.
744 was the last time the Bucks scored, and it's at 354 right now.
How embarrassing is it to be down by 50 points almost? That's
121-74.
How are the Bucks in this? My lord. Who
Is
did they
Giannis?
beat?
See, I'm not watching the game right now, but is Giannis even playing? Like, is he even? I bet he's not even in there at this point.
Let's take a look at Giannis. Hold on, give me a moment. Where are you, Giannis? Yeah, I don't even see him listed right now.
So let's see. I'm putting the game on now. Let's see. Come on, TNT.
It's on TNT, of course it is. It's gonna be a John Wayne marathon after that.
Dude, I hate to say it, but TNT sucks for their basketball coverage.
Oh yeah.
Dude, they're freaking awful. And ESPN is no better.
Yeah, I don't see Giannis in the lineup. Hold on.
I don't think he's on the court. My screen is still loading, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we got Lopez, Holiday, Middleton, Atakambondo. I can't say his name.
So the Bucks finally scored. It's 123-80.
Oh. Yeah, he's not even on the court. I don't see any stats from him.
TNT just got blacked out. Like, they're just like, yeah, fuck this game.
Oh. What?
So 80. So let's do this, right? They're down by 43 points, dude. They're getting beat by 43 right now.
Dude, Asia just echoed what I was thinking. I like basketball when it was on NBC.
Dude, TNT, I'm not even lying. TNT and ESPN are freaking awful.
Just terrible.
Their coverage is absolute garbage.
You know what?
Trying to do what I do on games like that, like the camera angles are horrible. They're just all over. Like, you can't see the jerseys well, you can't see the guys' names. Like, it's just awful.
Well, and here's the other thing. The only thing I think is worse is when you see certain ESPN coverage where it's just like they have to slap an ad in every second of downtime. You know, like, I don't want to see 15 ads from Grubhub while the pitcher is just taking a break on the mound or stepping off the mound. It's the worst.
Leedy, the only toy that Billy Bob guy has is a big Yankees dildo.
Oh, this is when it goes off the rails. Yeah.
That's the only toy that he has.
Oh my God, dude, it's gonna be shenanigans at San Diego's. I swear to God,
dude. If you ever come down here, it's gonna be a shit show.
Dude, I shit you not. My wife is a wonderful person, but you get her watching the Red Sox, she will swear at the screen and any other fan base nearby. She's like almost like altar girl level of sweetness, but if you get her into the stadium, she will curse like a goddamn sailor. It's amazing. Oh,
no way. The Bruins hit the post again twice?
Yep.
Come on, guys.
I saw that. I know it hurts.
Come on.
And they couldn't even get the inside part of the post, you know?
They have not been able to catch a break these last two games.
No, I mean luck has not been on their side on certain spots.
You know what they're missing too? That they're missing like Miller. They're missing a lot of these defensive, like the defensive guys are. It's starting to show that they're missing now. Like,
well, it's just all the Islanders are doing were clearing the puck and getting down quick. There wasn't any amazing.
They have no. Outside of Charlie McAvoy, they have no defenseman who can make a good pass through the neutral zone and get it out of their own territory. A lot of the Bruins guys are stay-at-home defenders. They're not puck moving kind of guys. They don't set up rushes well. Outside of McAvoy and Grzelcyk, and even like Max up here, and even Grzelcyk's like a down. It's still a downgrade, but you know what I mean. Like They need guys that can do that.
But my question, where I find things questionable, if you have 40 shots on goal and you only scored 4 points, that means there's only a score differential of like what? You know, it's not good. It's not good.
Well, they only took, what did they have? Only like 28 shots on goal, I think, 29. Like there was 10 or 12 more shots from the Islanders than there was the
Yeah. The Islanders goalie had 40 saves. Isn't that what they said just now?
Yeah, he did have 40 saves. Yeah, I saw that at the end, yeah. So I think this Bucks and Nets score is about to go final.
Yep, 123-80. 123-80.
Dude, that is an absolute beatdown. How do you that's bad, man. Remember the Golden State game where they won by like 53?
Oh no! Yeah, the embarrassment with Steve Kerr. Was that with Stephen Curry or Steve Curry?
Dude, if you get blown out of your bill, if you get I hope Asia, are the Nets playing at home? Are the Nets at home or are the Bucks at home?
Yeah, Asia. Come on. What's going on?
Are the Nets home? Because if the Nets are home, that would make sense because they're just kicking the Bucks. But if they went into Milwaukee and laid this beat down on the Bucks,
yep.
Well, they're in Brooklyn. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, yep. They're at the Barclays Center. Yeah.
Well, John Larson makes a good point here. From blue line to blue line, the Bruins are getting beat. What's your thoughts on that? That in between section, you know.
It's the neutral zone. They don't, like I said, it's the neutral zone play that. They don't have defensemen that can set the rush up like they don't have defensemen that can set the rush up. It's like they need their guys back. That's the biggest like what we did to the Capitals. You know how we literally just smothered them. They smothered them out in their own zone. The Islanders are doing the exact same thing we did to the Capitals to us. Like they're not letting the puck out of the offensive zone. And they're just, when you just are constantly under pressure like that all the time, it's only a matter of time before you crack.
Yes. I just want to see how many shots were actually on goal for the Bruins. Did you say there was 20?
I thought there was like 29. I thought that's what I saw.
So how did you get 40 saves? There was only 29 shots on goal.
No, but I go off the high. What's that called?
Oh,
the high danger shots. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Thank you.
High danger shots on goal.
I am not as knowledgeable on hockey as you are.
Overall shots was 40, but I was looking at the high danger. So like the good opportunities basically. So there was 28, I think 26 or 28 good opportunities.
Yep.
Like really good opportunities.
Now, based on the bracket right now, what we're looking at for the playoffs, who is, like, again, if you had to go up against someone, who is it going to be, Colorado or Vegas?
I don't know, man. That whoever wins that series might win the cup this year because those teams are probably like it's Colorado, it's Vegas, and it's Tampa Bay. Those are probably the three best teams in the league right now.
So if you had to predict, what would you think about a Montreal Bruins Stanley Cup?
I want to see it. I want to see it for one reason, right? Because Montreal only gets 2,500 fans and we get 17,000. So like think about the advantage. You know what I mean? It's a huge advantage. We would go in their building and it would be a quarter of the sound as ours. Like that's a massive, massive advantage. What's up, JD? What's up, buddy?
Oh, John Larson saying that the Avalanche are the strongest team in the league.
I would say overall, yes. I would say overall, the Avalanche are probably the strongest team overall.
Vegas won 2 and Colorado won 2. Wow. So
whoever, if the Bruins lose, if the Bruins are out, then whoever wins that series, I think is going to win the cup.
So who would you rather play? I mean, again, I understand like who's going to be there, but if you're going to play one or the other, who would you rather play? Vegas
I would rather play Vegas because Colorado scares the crap out of me. That team is good.
Yeah.
The Avalanche scare the crap out of me. I would rather play Vegas. I would. I think the Bruins could do a better job of matching up with Vegas. Yep. I think they would struggle with the Avalanche.
Yeah, like look, anyone who wants to make money is going to be betting on the Vegas. There's no money to be made betting for the Avalanche. There's no money to be made.
Luke Neely says, when dumb people breed, you end up with trolls like that. Yeah. Having an application to have a kid probably would not be a bad idea because some people in this world probably shouldn't procreate.
I'm one of those people. Thank God.
If you have the IQ of a rotten stump, you might want to think twice about having a kid.
Well, I like money. I like having money. You know?
Yeah, me too.
Every married guy with kids I know is broke.
In large amounts of it.
I'm looking at it. Oh, go ahead.
That score for the Bucks just went final 125-86.
Ow.
Dude, that's brutal. But you know what's crazy with the Nets too? They make 130 points look freaking effortless. You know what I mean? Like when they were playing Boston, dude, they didn't even break a sweat and they scored 130 points a night.
Yep. Well, I mean, again, there's a lot to be said about defense, as you said before. Defense wins championships, and our defense did not come to play on the Celtics. I'll tell you that much.
No.
It did not.
No.
Rebounding was a problem. There was a lot of problems with just getting the ball out of your area. You know, it was rough.
Dude, that team at the start of next season, I think is going to look really different. I think they have really the Celtics. So I've been kind of going through this in my head, like, dude, they've backed themselves into a corner because if they can't move Kemba, which it's not looking good right now.
Nope.
Right. They're going to have to stick with Kemba.
And him being pissed off as well.
JD 125-86. It was an absolute ass whooping. At one point, it was a 43-point lead.
Pain. Just pain. Pure pain. They didn't even make it like competitive either.
So if they can't get rid of Kemba, they're stuck with that contract and they're stuck with a point guard who can only play one every 4 games or 3 games. Yep. You know, they're stuck with a guy who can only play one every 3 games. And like, it's just such a waste of money. Like the guy's sitting there for 40% of your games, just doing nothing. You know what I mean? Literally just doing nothing. And so you're stuck with him. And then like what's stopping Jason and Jaylen Brown from looking at this being like, fuck man, like how are we going to beat teams like the Nets? How are we going to beat teams like the Bucks? How are we going to beat teams? You know, how are we going to beat teams like LA, like a team like LA? Well, how are we going to beat these better teams? Like what's stopping them from next season being like, I'm going to play my 2 years here and then I'm getting the fuck out of here because it's not getting any better.
Yeah, well, the problem is defense, as we talked about before. Okay, let's put it this way, okay? if your three high-profile players are scoring the most points and we can't stop them, it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take the Bucks for example. Kevin Durant, 29 points. 29 points. We have Kyrie Irving, 25 points. Like, how much more of a spotlight can you put on them?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like, again, double cover him. Do what you have to do. Like, if I have to worry about Laundry Shamet or Elise Johnson, then you have bigger problems. But if you're not stopping the two most powerful players like Belichick does every season, like Belichick looks at it and says, he even goes to those players and said, yeah, you probably should take a night off. I'm double covering you all night. Like he say to Odell all the time. And it's just like, why are these most prominent players getting the majority of points? Because you are not taking them seriously, and defense is not good enough.
And here's the thing, too, right? Especially in the NBA, in order to get talent, you have to either give talent or give draft collateral.
Yep.
So this is where they've really backed themselves into a corner because the Celtics need a really good center and they need a point guard. And guess what? Those two positions in the NBA cost a lot.
Money.
They cost a lot. Whether it's a lot of talent or a lot of draft capital. And the Celtics are a mid-range team. So their pick isn't going to be high. They're not going to be high enough in the draft to be like a lottery. They're not going to suck. This is why like being a 500 team is tough because it's so hard to get better because you almost like
you got to buy your way. It's
you
like
have to literally buy your way better. And that's and not a lot of owners want to do that.
And again, my biggest problem is that I put the NBA like the Yankees, okay? For years, how many times did they get the championships because they spent the most amount of money? Whether in side deals or benefits, like having a beautiful condo that's worth a amount of dollars in New York. There's so much that goes behind the scenes that people don't even see, that people go to New York or New York teams just because of that reason. It's just like the NBA,
Yeah. It's tough. Like, and here's the thing too, like Boston's not New York. Boston's not LA. Boston's not, it doesn't have nice weather like LA does. It doesn't have the nightlife that New York does. A lot of these, these like you have to have draws. And if your area, your weather, your climate's not a draw, your team has to be like one or two, like you have to have pieces there that people want to go play with. And it's like, this is why I worry though, because like if they don't put a team around Jason and Jalen, Ross, they're going to play their contracts out. And guess what? They're going to leave. They're going to leave.
Yeah, because again, if they don't have a chance for a ring, why are they going to keep playing?
What am I doing here when I can get traded to such and such team where I can go win a ring? Seriously.
Now I got to ask you, do you think getting rid of Danny Ainge was the right idea, or is it reactive?
I think they fired them both.
Yeah.
But since Brad has a massive contract extension, they didn't like that's a waste of money. You just fire, like, let's say they got rid of both of them, right? What's up, Sal? What's up behind the arc? What's up, buddy?
Hey.
But let's say that they fired them both. Like Danny Ainge, like Danny Ainge, quote unquote, stepped away. But let's be honest, right? Like, it's like, come on, man. We all know how that conversation went behind the scenes. We all know how that went. Danny, you just like, don't get me wrong. Ainge kept the Celtics competitive for a long time. Yeah. I just think over time it got harder and harder and harder and harder for him to get them from competitive to, because that leap from competitive to championship caliber it's not easy.
Well, let's look at the teams. Okay, let's break this down just for the teams that are in the playoffs. Could we have beaten Philly? Could we have beaten Atlanta? Could we have beaten Brooklyn, Phoenix, Denver?
No.
when we start having those discussions, it's time for a bit of a change, and that's unfortunate because he's a legend. I get that.
Danny kept them competitive for a long time, and he's the reason. Don't get it twisted.
Good night, Leedy.
Good night, Leedy. He was a big reason behind the big three trade and bringing those three guys together and really executing and putting that 08 team together. You know what I mean? Like, he was a massive, his contributions to that title run should not be overlooked at all. He put that team, he did what he had to get those three guys together. You know what I mean?
Bot Gaming makes a very good point just in the chat here. Danny, you won us a title in 08 and you made some solid trades. You got us Tatum, but you missed out on 45 trades over the last few years, and you didn't sign Horford. Here's a $5 million retirement package.
Seriously though, that's probably not too far from how that conversation went. Thank you for everything you've done for the organization. It's just, I just think it got too tough for him to go from really good to championship caliber.
Well, and that's the problem we have here, because you know us in Boston, we don't stand losing for very long.
Like, we're not used to it because the standard has been set really high,
time and time again. Whether it's the Bruins, the Red Sox, the Patriots, even the
the Brooklyn trip, like even McChicken said, the Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce trade to Brooklyn was really good too, because we got all that collateral back from it. You know what I mean? And I give Danny Ainge credit for Brown and Tatum. You know, I do give him credit. He found those two guys. You know, he found Brown and Tatum. I think he drafted Smart as well. So I'll give him those three. And then I give him a lot of credit if not most of it, when he put together that 08 team, you know, the big three there. So like those moves kept they kept the franchise, they kept it relevant and they kept it competitive for a long time. But
go ahead.
I don't know, man. It's just winning a championship title, especially in today's in today's NBA. You have got to have a pair or a triplet of you got to have a pair of guys or a set of three. You know, you have to have talent. You can't do it like with just, let's coach them up stuff. No, the NBA has become talent. Where the talent goes, the championships go.
Like McChicken said here, I think if you trade to make a super team, it's better than just buying it, because with a trade, you have to give up your future.
Yeah.
That's concerning. Now, in the NFL, a lot of teams, and I'm not saying it works, but they tank for better draft picks, better draft position. Does that work the same way in the NBA, or what's the situation there?
Well, you get put in the lottery. I know that in the NBA. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you're not guaranteed the number. If you tank and you're terrible, it's not like you're guaranteed the first pick. It's a lottery. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So there's no point in tanking.
John Larson, I'm kind of in that boat. Like, I've thought for a couple of years now, I thought the heat should have been turned up on him a little bit a couple of years ago.
Yep.
Like Danny, don't get it twisted. Danny, like I said, he kept this franchise competitive for a while, but it's just, you can only ride that big three, the momentum of that big three trade for so long before you start getting called on the moves that you've missed on. You know, they had an opportunity to get Durant here. They had an opportunity to get Harden here. They had a shot at all these guys. You know what I mean? And Danny for some reason just couldn't pull the trigger or couldn't close the deal or whatever. Even like LeBron came to Boston. You know what I mean? Like, they had opportunities at these guys. They just couldn't
pull it work.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You said 2008, but like 2008, it's 2021 right now.
12 years ago. And they've gotten to the finals like 4 times. Not the final. They've gotten to the conference finals like 4 times. So they've gotten that close, and yet they just it's like a microcosm of everything from 2008 on. They got this close and they couldn't take that next step.
But it's a talent problem. Like, and no, I'm not going to be able to say that any of these guys could beat me one-on-one easily with their hand behind their back. Don't get me wrong. But we're talking about NBA class talent. The problem is that you'll see who the winners are when you get into the conference finals and see who the ones who are lacking in talent. You see it all the time. And it's like what we saw from the Bucks here. They dropped 50 points ahead of them.
I know.
Like, we don't want to end up in that position. You know?
Another thing that we have to consider too is since we're not like LA and we don't have like nice climate, or we're not like a New York with the nightlife and the high life and all, you know what I mean? We don't have.
Oh, don't start me on that subject.
You know, if that's not going to be a draw, we have to buy the talent. You have to say, oh, you know what? If you sit, you know why you should come here? Because we're going to give you the most money out of all of them. Well, that's like our only option. You know what I mean? It's at this point, it's like that's one of their only options is like, well, since we don't have those draws like the other teams, what are we going to offer them? Money.
Well, but yeah, it's only money. The unfortunate thing about the Celtics, in my opinion, is we don't like. Okay, let's look at the Patriots. Okay, they got Bill Belichick. They have a dynasty worth of success that is on their resume. Okay, they have a history of winning. The Red Sox, storied. You know, generally they are gonna be someone who's always competing. The Celtics, what do you got to sell?
Yeah.
What do you got? I'm just an outsider.
I hate to say it, but sports have become a "what have you done for me lately" league, and it's like, what have you done for me lately? 12, like you've almost got there for 12 years.
He got over a decade to figure it out, and he didn't figure it out. It's time to let some fresh blood come in, and like it's like Moneyball. You've seen the movie Moneyball?
Yeah. Asia, I was ecstatic that the Lakers lost. Fuck LA.
You do not like the Lakers. I've heard you on several occasions. When did your hatred of the Lakers like come to fruition?
Since I was like knee high. Fuck LA.
So I'm assuming it was with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird going at each other.
Yep.
Thank you. Two biggest trash talkers in the NBA back in the day, and I used to love to watch them play against each other.
The Lakers can suck a fat one. Fuck LA.
I was so mad when their baseball team started doing well. I was like, damn it.
Oh, yeah, anything LA. The Dodgers, they can suck one too. Fuck them too.
I don't think there's anything more obnoxious than either a Lakers fan or a Kansas City fan. And that's for football.
The Chiefs. Oh, dude, fuck the Chiefs. Oh. Don't even get me started. Screw them too.
Mahomes threw an incomplete pass, but he dove for it. He's so amazing.
So the Clippers are cool. I like Kawhi. I've always liked Kawhi. I like his attitude. I like how he's a two-way player. I like the Clippers aren't bad. I don't have any issues with them. I like the Lakers. The Lakers and Dodgers are my issues.
Oh, McChicken brings up the Angels are good too. So he agrees with you on.
Yeah, but the Angels are so irrelevant that it's like they've been flushed down the irrelevancy toilet for a while now.
Come on, there was that movie with the Angels in the outfield. Come on. Legendary.
Like, seriously, they've been flushed down the irrelevancy toilet like for years.
Oh, did they beat us once? Did we lose to them on the schedule?
I don't know. Hey, Chicken Wing, you better not be shitting in the corner.
Where else do you shit?
Come over here. He did like a big ass stretch on the edge of the couch and ripped one in my face. I didn't.
Hey, we did take one L against the Angels. We did. Who was pitching that day?
I gave him like a hunk of a little hunk of like a cheeseburger the other day. Yep. And man, it messed his stomach up. He was ripping ass for like an hour after that.
Sounds like me. Okay, so Eovaldi lost that game against the Angels.
Hey, wow. Come here. They have Ohtani and Trout. Talk about a waste of Mike Trout's talent. Dude, come to Boston or go to the Yankees. Who the fuck signs with the Angels? Really? Like, you want to spend your whole career?
That money was right. I'm telling you, man. Like, again, I think Mike Trout knows he's getting towards the end of his career. And again, he needs to be bankrolled. A lot of guys do that. Look at Rex Burkhead. He didn't move on.
Trout is in a wasteland. Like, dude, he deserves to be on like the Dodgers or like the Yankees or the Red Sox or one of these teams that actually like can like put him on a him on a showcase.
But John Henry is never gonna spend the money. John Henry.
I know.
And he'll never give up the
John
team.
Henry's like the crypt keeper, dude. He probably farts and dust comes out.
Dude, we had opportunities on that Mike Trout.
He's like the crypt keeper. I bet if you stabbed him, sand would come out.
Dude, he's more interested in Manchester United than his Red Sox baseball team.
Did you see, dude? That was disgusting. How he really doesn't care about the Sox anymore. It's bad. He
doesn't care. No, he's making money. Why do you think LeBron is a partial owner of the Red Sox?
Dude, if Trout ever went to the Padres, that'd be stupid.
Senator the Pittsburgh Pirates. complete the circle of pain.
If Trout ever went to the Padres, that would be a ridiculous team.
Yes, but the thing about the Padres,
but then again, it's the freaking Padres. Put them in a market where where people actually want to watch the team.
You know what's one fan base I feel bad for? Pittsburgh Pirate fans. How terrible is that?
When was the last time they won the World Series? 72, right?
62.
I think 72 was the last time they won.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
Trout grew up a Yankee and Eagles fan. Well, okay, it's okay to be the Yankee fan because I guess like they're like a good, they're like one of the marquee teams, but an Eagles fan. By the way, fuck Philly too.
So the only fan base is as savage as we are.
Oh, dude.
They'll stone Santa.
What's that? Lincoln Financial Field is the Eagles' home field, right? Lincoln Financial Field is the ass crack of the United States.
Oh, it's the base and God, the internet is terrible.
Yeah, Lincoln Financial Field is the ass crack of the United States. Dude, fuck the Eagles.
Yep. Okay. So, 1979 was the last
79.
time.
I thought it was 72. 79 was the last time they won. All right.
Yep. MVP of the game was Willie Stargell.
Gee,
was he all coked out before the game?
That's reaching way back.
Dude, some of the stories from old baseball, it's just like they're on cocaine and drunk for half the game.
It's nice to see the YouTube algorithm working again because I have yet to be demonetized, so that's always nice.
Congratulations! I thought I would have ruined that for you.
Oh, I'm gonna make a shirt. It's gonna say hashtag demonetization squad.
Oh, hold on. I'm pretty sure. Do you want to get demonetized at the end of the show, or leave it alone?
Hey, Drew, I am still pissed off about the Philly special. Fuck that. God damn it.
The Philly special. Yeah, it's awful.
Philly, these nuts.
Okay, so I'm gonna have a take that will probably get me. What is your personal thoughts on Tom Brady in general? Not his stats, but him as a general, quarterback. What's your thoughts?
So, like, what do you mean? Like, in general?
Do you think he's the best quarterback, or do you think he's the statistically best quarterback? Because a lot of people will argue that he's the most talented quarterback.
I think he's one of the greatest quarterbacks I've ever seen play the game. Yeah. When I think great quarterbacks, I think Montana. I think Montana. I think Steve Young. I think Elway. I think Manning. I think Brady. Yep. like Johnny United, going farther, but even farther back, like Johnny
Yeah.
U. Oh God, who was Marino's in there? You know, like that. Like
Yeah.
I throw Tom Brady in there with those guys. So winning is what, like, the ability to just win all the time, no matter what, puts him like those guys are all-time greats. But like him and Manning, him and Peyton Manning are just their ability to just
manage a game. Like
not only manage the game, but just do what they do and just not allow any freaking pressure whatsoever to get to them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you throw Breeze. Obviously, Breeze is in there too. You know, Breeze is in there too for my generation. But like Manning and Brady were two of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen play the game. They were stupid good.
No, it was great to see. And I respect Tom Brady. While I don't think he's the most talented quarterback, I think he is the best statistical quarterback the NFL has seen.
Well, he was never really the most athletic or the most talented. He used his mind was his greatest weapon.
Yep.
He stored everything up here, Ross. He stored every defense any team ever showed him, and would watch film forever. Like his mind was his greatest weapon.
Yeah, and the Drew said Favre too. He's one of the greats as well. I'll put him in that.
Oh, no, you can absolutely throw Favre in there too. Absolutely.
And I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers yet, because he's still got plenty of football to play. I mean, we'll see what happens at the trade deadline. Did that already happen?
Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers is a super douche, but like he's one of the biggest douchebags on the planet, right? Right? He's one of the biggest douches on the planet, but he can play football.
Here's my thing. I'm sorry, but I'm not necessarily the nicest person you'll ever meet. Like when people give me criticism, I react like that.
Dude, he can.
I'm a pissy little bitch, you know.
He can take that slice of Swiss of cheese and shove it straight up his ass. Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
He's one of my other team favorite quarterbacks to watch. He's very entertaining, in my opinion.
Rodgers is one of my favorite He's been one of my favorite quarterbacks to hate.
But you don't like him personally.
Oh, fuck that guy. Ross, this has been a lot of fun, man. But I'm gonna get up out of here.
Good. Have a good one, man.
I gotta get up at like 4:30 in the morning. So,
enjoy your 12 hours, my friend.
But thanks for coming on, man. This was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed it.
I like shooting the shit with you, man. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, definitely, buddy. All right, you take it easy. Have a good night, boss.
You too, buddy.
We're out of here, guys. Everybody have a good one. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you listening to me crap on everybody else. Every team that's not a Patriot. That's not a Boston team, I should say. We love you guys. Once again, Ross, thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate you coming on. And we will see you guys later on. I'll keep you posted on what the schedule schedule is going to be for the streaming coming up. What's up, Coach Plays? You're just coming in at the end there, big guy. I am about to get up out of here. But once again, y'all, thank you again for the continued support. We're out of here. The Red Sox win. Bruins go down with an L, unfortunately. We will be back at it, though. Once again, I'll keep you guys in the loop about the schedule and what's going on. Once again, love y'all, and we're gone, guys. Everybody have a good night. Peace. We out.